Good to
Hello.
see you guys.
Yo, 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 yo,
I
yo.
be
Right back. I have to
Speed
go
Force,
feed
and
my
now I'm
cat.
here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, don't worry about that. That's fine. We have a few hours where I do Patreon streams, so don't worry about
Cool.
that.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Where,
I did
where do
start
we
early though.
start
Though
with
to be
this?
fair, I just early than I want to today because I was I needed to take some people to MMA. I didn't go to MMIC, but family was
Okay.
going there, so I had to pick them up. So I was like, okay,
All
I
right.
need to do that stuff. Yeah. So
That's understandable.
I'm
Where,
surprised
where
it's
do,
in your backyard. I figured you would go. Isn't Jay going?
yeah, I think Jay's doing a panel this year on MMIC. I decided not to. I'm doing other things. I'm focused on other stuff.
One day I will go.
Good. Good.
so guys, where do we start with this? Because this chapter has a lot of talking points for us.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about with this chapter, I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, I guess do you want to just do like by page? Like we'll go from the first.
Uh, I I mean honestly, that there's a lot of callbacks to Dressrosa in this
All right, I guess we
in
can
this
start with that.
chapter.
I mean, if we want to do that, we can go into I think the one that definitely was talked about a lot, which was Harujin, which is
Yeah, Hyrule definitely. Yeah.
I saw your reaction, Cole.
Yes, sir.
It is not shocking. I think we've said, especially after the Herald flashback, I have definitely foresaw that Harujin was going to have a moment for this whole situation that was going on, and it is going to showcase obviously that he's grown because other characters grow and etc. I am though a little shocked on how Oda's doing it because some of these interesting feats here are kind of mind puzzling because he
Are they
took
really though?
a little bit because
It's
he
kind of
took a
perplexing, yes.
presumably a weaker attack and got flummoxed, but now, and I assume again all assumptions here, a stronger form of Emu, triple bomb attack, and then kind of again a triple bomb attack, and he's still fighting. He's still fighting.
So I mean,
Yeah,
this
it's kind of perplexing, honestly.
so this is something. Yeah, I will admit that earlier in the arc, he took an attack from Emu, and then he was put on his back.
Yeah, he got
But
one-shotted. Yeah.
yeah, but you have to, I think, apply the logic that Oda tends to apply for the Shrek quill of the characters, that are good guys, where they're not as strong at first at the beginning arcs, and then they become stronger later on in the arc. Yo, what's
It's
up?
not the beginning of the arc.
Okay, well, like you could argue that when he pulled up earlier, right, he wasn't as strong as he was prior to, and then now that he's here, he's gotten healed up. He's more determined. He's more resolved. And now that he knows who he's dealing with, per se, now he's more focused. He's locked in, and then like this happens quite a bit in the story, where like Oda will do that constantly.
So with this, I think this opens a floodgate. Like I get that's what Odas have talked about before, but now it feels like it's even extending even more with more and more situations like this. So stuff like, let's say in the future, because he was in that one panel, Kobe. Let's say Kobe comes back and he does something like stupendously crazy. Like I have no fucking idea. Like let's say he like crazy one shots a god knight, like a pretty strong god knight that's like
Okay.
Owen buffed. Are you going to be okay with that? Because not only it's time based, but it's also the same sentimentality that it seems like Harujin's getting
But
too.
he didn't know one shot like Emu. Like Emu took some damage.
I
It's
know.
not like a lot of damage. He took some damage, and then that's it. So like, how do you go from that to he can one shot now someone that's Omen buff? Like, huh?
Because it feels like the leap of things that he's giving characters, whether it's one-shotting or surviving stuff, it feels pretty big compared to what they were before.
Okay,
so for me, like the Kobe scenario is just like something crazy that I feel like the fandom would be kind of like, wait, really? Like, because last time we saw him, he was, he had the honesty punch, which was kind of impressive. But let's be real. From that to like him boxing up a God Knight who would be Omen buff, that would be pretty shocking. That would be like, wait a minute now, hold on.
I mean, breaking the arm of a commander was already impressive enough. Like Bizarro is a Yonko commander, so that was impressive. But it's like, I mean, one-shotting like a base god knight like non-omen, maybe like someone on the level of like Killingham or Somers without omen, maybe.
Huh. But I don't see why we need to go all the way to just one-shotting God Knights when we're not even like at a.
Because I
we're not
think
even-
because I think the sentimentality of having these characters that I know have to have moments in an arc have
Yeah.
some pretty crazy feats, all things considered. I mean, like it's gotten to the point where it's like, I mean, it's not doing damage. I assume to Emu that Gungnir punch, but like he still
Yeah.
landed a shot off on Emu, which I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Luffy only has not really done that except like
I-
one time.
I compared that to like what Suiko did to Mirror. Like it very little damage, like minimal. Like to me that's what it is, because it's like, yeah, it's 10,000 tons or more, but it's like, bro, this is Emu we're talking about. Like the gap should be such that Hyrule shouldn't be able to do damage to him.
Well,
I mean, again, I just I feel it's fine to know that Harujin was gonna have stuff. It's just how much is he still getting, and the
Mhm.
fact that he's still up, and it looks like, at least for right now, it's gonna be a three-way tag fight, and you know, the sky's the limit. The sky might be the limit now, going with Harujin, and it just is to me just a little puzzling. It's like crazier than I think anything that we've seen so far with a character. It would be like, again, something that you would not be happy with, Cole. It's like if unironically Big Mom came back and then Chopper for real this time actually was boxing her up, like in the openings, and then that one filler moment in Whole Cake Island. I think
Yeah,
you
that
would
would be
definitely
very
be like,
controversial.
wait a minute now, Chopper.
Yeah, it wouldn't make no sense.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but like, okay. So hold on, time out. So, well, first of all, this is one punch. Hyruden is stronger than his Dressrosa version, so this is not like mock Vice Hyruden. This is clearly a stronger version of Hyruden.
No,
Uh,
I know that.
And
yeah.
taking the
Hyruden
bombs.
was able to not only did he punch Emu into the tree, but also he was able to block the omen balls that came his way because he understands who.
And
he's
then take the
dealing
bombs.
with now. He took the bombs. Like I don't have a problem taking the bombs per se because other cats took the
I kinda do.
bombs. I really have a problem with that. Like
the issue I think people have is not that Haruden took the bombs. It's that Haruden took the bombs earlier in the arc against what we're assuming is a less powerful Emu based on his new form. And
Yeah.
that took him out
Yep, that's
for
what I
a
was saying.
substantial period. But now
Yep.
he is able to simply tank those shots. We don't have a good sense of like which one is more powerful. We're just sort of left to assume they're all very similar in strength. So this
Mhm.
seems like a sudden leap in durability.
Which
You
I
think it's a leap
also
of
would
durability?
say
I really
that
don't think it's a leap at all. Like honestly,
Or
Which
it's just a
I'll-
case, or it's just a case of simply muscling through.
yeah,
because,
it
like-
could be just endurance. Yes.
It could be that the first time
because like
he
other
was caught by
characters were able to muscle
surprise.
through. Because like other characters were able to like take the attacks Emu took prior to and keep on fighting. Like Zoro got healed, but Zoro took those bullets and he kept on fighting. Sanji took Sanji, of course, has unique durability factor, but he could do that. Then you have Luffy took attacks, Loki took attacks. Like he got healed up, or he got patched up, and now he's more resolved because he understands the gravity of who he's dealing with.
Well-
And so because of that situation, that alone, he understands, okay, I need to be way more
I mean,
focused and dialed in against the would-be king of the world. Like this is like
I mean,
I agree
this
with
is
you,
the guy.
Cole. I agree
I'm-
with you, Cole. Honestly, I've been saying like this to me is part of the whole thing of One Piece. It's people being determined to fight on against incredible odds and fighting through like the pain. Like there was just this random guy who appeared. Harini took the blast he wasn't expecting, but now they're fighting essentially for the sake of their land. They're understanding now, so I get that. I was just sort of explaining why I think other people have an issue with it.
well, he also like again, I think like it's just going back to like maybe jumping a little bit too much, but like even in that same moment where he blocks the shield or he blocks with the shield, he says there's no taking that a second time, but then he actually takes it a second time, and then again he keeps pushing. So it's kind of like
No, he takes it the
Again.
first time.
No, it's the same bombs. It's like the 3 bombs, as far as we can tell, they're the same thing. He blocks it once with the shield, and then he literally gets backshotted.
Well, yeah. No, hold on. But like, I think he means because I was like the shield broke after the pressure. Like, okay,
Yeah.
think about it. It's like the shield broke. He's not taking that. He can't block it again, and so he takes it
Sure.
in the back.
Yeah, but he's not down and out. Like, the point of him saying that is like, yeah, if that hits me again, yeah, I might not get so lucky. But
So
he gets hit
technically,
again, and now he's still up.
technically, he blocked it with the shield the first time, so he only took the bombs once this chapter.
Well, yeah,
And then he took it again.
Because he blocked it the first time with his body. Well, he didn't take it with his body the first time. He blocked it with his shield.
And
Yeah,
he's
I
not
mean-
unscathed from the attack on his back. He's getting up because he has to. You could see, like, in his expression in later pages, he's like on death's door. He says he's ready to die.
Yeah.
That's fine. But again, it just really feels like if early on, like we keep saying, he got knocked down from one weaker, I assume, attack, I feel like him taking whatever kind of damage from him blocking with the shield, and then on top of that, he took back damage. I feel like he should have been down by now. But, it's just like, again, Oda wants to have a moment with Harujin, which I do accept that. It's just the way that we're going about it just really is, to me, a little too crazy for how it's happening. Like, I'm fine with him punching him with Gungnir. That's fine. I don't really care. If that's where the buck would have stopped, I think that's perfectly okay because he gave
You think that
him...
he should have been knocked out like he was the first time from the yeah. Listen, like I think that it's fine because again, like Haruden is clearly way more determined to fight and be available, and then also too, I don't know if we see like we do see like the three bombs that comes way, but I don't know if these 3 bombs are more powerful. Like I know Imu is in a more powerful form, but I don't know if it's like it's specifically like more powerful than what he did before. I'm not too sure. What did he do before? I think he did like did he do like
He
some
did-
sort of
So the first Omen attack he does is Zoro. He does like that chakra hand pose.
no, after
and
that.
Yeah, I know. I'm because it's literally right after Zoro. Because what he does with Zoro is different from what he does against Harujin. He makes like a amped up Omen by putting another hand on top of his other hand. But
Mhm.
again, I assume that attack on paper would be weaker. It's kind of like an attack
Hold on.
from Frieza in third form is not going to be as powerful as Frieza in his fourth
Hold
form.
on, wait.
Doesn't that mean it's stronger
There's
then?
hockey
if
on
you have
this.
taps
Is there
on
any
it?
hockey on the one they fired? There's hockey on that. I don't see. Is there any hockey on this move?
On this new one, we don't see.
No,
any
yeah, I don't see any
physical
hockey
things
on this one.
flying.
I mean, that could be Omen
Maybe, but
or a Maki,
like, okay,
excuse me.
yeah, but like okay, like just based on how it seems like Emu was operating before, like Emu seemed to put like I don't see any omen on any of the explosions that come Haruden's way, whether it was the first volley blocked or the one that takes to the back. But
Maybe he
we
doesn't think he
do
needs
see
it.
hockey on the attack that he takes in 1180, where there is clearly distinct hockey bolts that come from the explosion that hits Haruden right in the face.
Maybe he doesn't
I
think he
act-
needs it.
I actually wanted to bring this to attention because I think that this transformation from Emu is actually an act of desperation. I think that his
I can see that.
threshold is his threshold is
No.
approaching, so he's switching to a form that grants more power but reduces speed.
It's
and
Super
agility.
Saiyan Grade 3.
It's basically that, yes.
I was
So
gonna say
I was gonna say he's less potent but more tanky.
because of how he looks, a lot of people, including myself, have noticed it. I don't think it's confirmed now, but he does give off Lunarian vibes. So kind of like with the Lunarians with King, they have their speed form and their durability form. People are saying that maybe he is switching to a different style of combat because you also see a lot more hockey integration with like his physical punch that looks like it's a gap. But
Mhm.
also maybe he is going to give up certain things, like you said too, because how big he is. Maybe like with Loki, he's now more bulky, so he's not going to be as fast. So I do like what you guys are saying too, that maybe there's going to be a distinctive different thing with this form that comes with pros, but also has its own cons. And like with use scale, I do agree that he might be like, all right, this is taking too long. I gotta go because he was starting to bleed last chapter before Gabon did anything.
Well,
I
yeah.
think it's also not just like a defensive. I think it is an increase in physical strength.
Yes.
So I think it's more so like he's focusing more on the usage of the weapons. This is a form that would be more in line like someone like Zoro might use. If we want to say before his previous build was like speed and maybe some more power, I'd say it's more like it's his omen power was stronger. It's had more range, but now he might be going into a physical bruiser form.
Yeah, he's trading agility and speed for offense and defense. That's basically what he's doing.
That is
Yeah,
that
maybe.
that is
Yeah.
fair. Though I will say, I think also one of the reasons why he transformed, maybe that's all right, but I think also it's because he needs to recover from his wounds that Gaban gave him. So
Mm,
the idea that we see is that yeah, he's an immortal being, true, but also Conqueror's Haki mitigates that regeneration factor. And you can see how Emu was on the ground. He's bleeding from the horn, from his eyes, from his nose. There's cuts on his arm, cuts on his chest, all kind of stuff.
Yep.
And then afterwards, he transforms, I think, into
zone regen.
his hybrid form, so he can amplify his own regeneration to get through. And then, so even though he has the Haki that's stalling his regen, he's able to overwhelm that Haki through his own transformation. Which is why Gaban has that line early in the chapter where Gaban says, "Wait, what the fuck? Like you brush off that attack? That's insane." You know?
Again,
So
just like with Frieza, Frieza could transform and he could recover health.
I will.
Sure.
Well,
I might
the
be one of
difference
the
there
only.
with Frieza is that Frieza's forms were restrained forms that he was releasing the limits on. If we want to
Sure.
go with the same thing here, that could be it. I do like the idea that he's doing this to heal, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This
Yeah.
is primarily to heal and to like switch tactics. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
But I
Go
might
ahead,
be.
Sis.
I might be like on the lone island on this. I actually don't think this is his hybrid form. I actually thought the other form was his hybrid form. I'm kind of split between like this is
Okay.
a similar bulked form, kind of like Kaido was doing, or and I know this might be crazy. I actually think this is his version of Gear 5. I think this is his awakening form.
I'm
I mean,
not
there are
sure.
various takes on this one because the people are counting the number of horns, and then there is that one picture in the mural where I have the picture right here. Where like, when you go to the mural, you can see how like there's a version where you have in the mural there's 6 horns that he has 4 in the back and has 2 in
Could
front.
be his full form in the mural.
Right, yes, like that's what people are saying. Okay, like so you have base form, which is him 2 horns. They have hybrid form, which is him with 4 horns, and then you have full Zoan form, which is him with him having 6 horns. Now, people also mentioned too, which is a pretty interesting idea too, where this does have a resemblance to Gear 4 Bowman, where this could be his version of Gear 4 Bowman. So
Maybe.
you
His
do
arms
have like
do
the
look
whole
like they're covered in hockey.
Yeah,
right.
it would have been
they
interesting
do.
if he had like the tattoo pattern, like a similar tattoo pattern like Gear 4 does. But with
Right.
that picture, Cole, I think I much prefer the idea than maybe not Boundman, but if this is his awakening form, we've already seen him do all that other stuff. I actually like the idea that the shadow form that he uses in, that's his base form. And again, what we saw touchdown was his hybrid form.
Actually, I have a
It's
question
hard to
about that.
say.
So,
Right.
Ziz, just to that point that you're saying,
Hmm.
have we ever seen a Zoan besides Luffy? Because Luffy is weird in general.
Mhm.
A Zoan who has awakened, be able to switch between their unawakened and awakened hybrid forms. Because the only one we've seen, I think, are the Lucci and Kaku, and I believe the moment they went hybrid, they went immediately into awakening.
So the fact is, as of right now, you are correct. There is no official awakening for a Zoan user outside of Luffy,
Mhm.
Kaku, and Rob Lucci, and they
Yep.
have shown to go back and forth from one form or the other. We're still waiting what Emu's going to be doing here. It's sad also that Kaido never was classified, which I feel like you could have just made the drunken
Jade
Bagua
released
form
for
his
awakenings.
awakening, but I'm going to leave that argument in the dust.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but,
wish
like,
we've
but-
had more examples though.
The only problem with that, of course, is the fact that Oda, in the vast majority of cases, tells you when someone was
Yeah, I
awakened. Like, I
know.
don't think there's a single time we've seen in the story where someone awakens their power, and then Oda doesn't tell you that they're not awakened. So that's
Sure.
why, to me, it feels like, hey, if there is something that's lacking, because I think that the idea is, okay, maybe only a few mythical Zoans could actually awaken to a higher state in earnest. I don't think Kaido was awakened because I don't think he can awaken. I think that Luffy could because he had the power that was actually named after a god ability. I think that's the reason why ultimately.
Not
Um,
the
It's hard. It's
I mean,
hard to
Kaido,
say.
Kaido was pretty much doing what Chopper does with the Rumble Balls. He was also
Exactly.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly.
His crew was also doing that because Black Maria also
Yes.
switched
Yeah.
up her form.
Like his way of enhancing his
yeah.
ability was using pseudo forms, like whether he was the miniature dragon form for the thieving drunk dragon, whether he was in that bulky sort of like hella drunk, more crimson purple form,
Lightning
like,
hammered.
yeah, lightning hammered form, right? So, like he had other various forms. Like
Sure.
even in his flame drum dragon, yeah, you could call him like another form too, but it's not him transforming like a full to like a whole new state of power. Whereas Luffy has done that, and Emu, you could argue, has done that too, because I think they actually have god-based abilities. That's why this later in this chapter, earlier in the chapter, Gabon says like I think he's a god. And I feel like the key sign too is the halo that's behind him.
The Ashura was, or the Shiryu dragon was also considered a god by Wano country standard, but I see your point.
Yeah, because like that's why they're standards, but in actuality, it's not a genuine deity type fruit. Like, it's one that is mythical in class, but like in terms, let's say like the pecking order of mythology, it'd be like a demigod versus an actual deity, right? It's like
I don't know about that, but maybe in One Piece. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sure, maybe, yeah, because like for example, not only do you have Emu, and then you also have Zaza too, who has that floating ring behind her, you know, and then Zaza's the rain god, and then like she signifies that with that ability of being able to like go and have that. Maybe you could argue that every mythical Zoan has the power, in theory, to ascend to that level of true deityhood, and then that's them becoming an actual god per se. But we haven't seen anybody other than Zaza and Emu have those rings.
I mean, honestly, it just makes Kaido more impressive that he's that strong without being awakened.
Maybe he never felt the need to.
Or maybe just couldn't.
It's going to be one of those things until
I think I really am starting to think, like as the series goes on, that awakening is not something that is you can just like teach someone else how to do. If it were like that, I feel like we would have more crews like of people with like full awakens. I feel like it's something that every person finds differently, and maybe Kaido just didn't.
Okay,
yeah, awakening is probably something rare.
This is walking.
Okay, so what did Kaido? But real quick, Kaido says a line about awakening. What it is, he said that it's when your mind and body catch up to your powers, right?
Yeah, he knows what awakening is.
Yes, he knows what exactly. Yeah,
you know how it works, what it is, and like the theology behind it. But like,
he's a seasoned pirate.
It might not be necessarily like each person's power is different.
Well, this also again it walks into the old thought process, which I don't really like. It's that because specifically Zoans too, they have wills of their own. There's the idea that the fruits, if they do not mesh with the user, they will not unlock the full ability, and I don't really like that.
Because the thing with Kaido is
that's true or not.
The thing with Kaido is he clearly knew what he was talking about, but and he even mentioned to Luffy like your awakening doesn't look like a paramesis, it looks like a Zoan's.
Yeah,
so if he's not awakened himself, he at least had to know a Zoan that had awakened.
Oh, for sure. Like he's been around forever, so he's definitely of them.
He's 59. He's an experienced pirate. Yeah.
Well, like the thing was, like, yeah, he's probably seen awakenings, but like going into the fight, the assumption was that Luffy would have an awakening if he was power to awaken, he'd have powers that awaken similar to a paramecia, because that's what they assumed that he was the entire time. But in reality, he was a Zoan, so that's why he's probably seen paramecia powers awakening. Maybe he's even seen Katakuri fight, so he's seen Katakuri. He's seen Doflamingo, right? Yeah, Doflamingo's part of his crew.
Zoans as well, because he again makes
that distinction. As well. He
like guys like guys like Kaku, guys like Rob Lucci, you know. But so that's he's probably saying, okay, hold on. So you're able to change the environment around you and bend it to your will, which is something I've seen like other paramecia do with their awakenings, like Doflamingo. But at the same time, I've seen other Zoans also get that scarf too, and their bodies change when they when they awaken. So you have both. Like what's going on there, right? Yeah. So
and Luffy also has Logia aspects to him.
We don't know that.
Yeah, not yet. I won't go that far.
Now that I think about it, the whole thing with the scarf with Gear 5 and Luffy, do you reckon he's saying that because he saw Yamato transform because she has the scarf?
That would imply that Yamato's awakened.
No, I'm not saying she's awakened. I'm saying he's linking Luffy to a Zoan transformation because Yamato has a Zoan fruit and she has a scarf.
Oh yeah, that's possible too. That's possible. I mean,
Or
I would
that
just say
is
that. I would say
possible.
that,
Maybe
like,
he
you know,
doesn't
because
know he's a
we've
Zoan.
seen guys like we've seen guys like Kaku and guys like Rob Lucci go through awakenings as regular Zoans, and they gain a scarf as well. They have a black one, so that's why.
And then, of course, you have the elders, which throws even further monkey wrenches into these.
And then you
awakenings.
have Killingham, who has a white scarf like Yamato, which is
Oh, yes. And then now we have Emu with rings and Zaza.
But it
with
just
rings.
comes out years
I don't think it's that
later and is like,
complicated,
oh, no,
though.
what was the
I
deal
think
with
it's a little
stars?
complicated, Cole.
No, because I think that because like, okay, some mythical Zoans have the Hagoromo scarf, sure. Other ones don't. I don't think that's necessarily like too big of a deal because I think so far Oda's been like a little bit. I think he's been consistent with it to an extent.
You
Where it's
think
like,
so?
okay, yeah, to an extent though. So it's like, for example, when you have people that are mythical Zoans from the very beginning, like they just ate the fruit power, they probably tend to have a regular white Hagoromo scarf. Killingham has one, Yamato has one, you know, that kind of stuff. If you're a lower order Zoan Devil Fruit, so like you're an ancient Zoan Devil Fruit or a non-regular, like a regular one, then you awakening is kind of like your power or your ability kind of going close to that mythical class in some way.
You're
So
transcending.
therefore, yeah, you're transcending in some sense. Therefore, because your powers and your stuff are one like that, like unity. And so because of that, almost let's say like when you like someone, you could argue some sort of enlightenment in the process. You could argue that that's fine.
Yeah,
but
I like that idea.
Then that scarf indicates that, but it's a black scarf because you're not pure in the sense of like,
You're not
oh, okay,
naturally meant to do that.
exactly, yeah, you're not meant to do that, but you're gonna bother them beyond to where you have harmony, you have union between your powers and yourself. So then the step above that ideally would be probably the ring, which would be like maybe your body and your mind transcending your own powers. Therefore, you get the ring because now you're a god, because now you're in that category where you're even like above enlightenment. You know, now you're in godhood status, which is what Emu has or Zaza has.
Or in the case of Emu, specifically an evil god, the demon
Sure.
god.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
He's fully linked with his path of whatever he believes in.
Maki.
So,
Yeah, you
Cole,
got
if I'm understanding you correctly, you're
Yeah.
saying that the black scarves are more like I don't want to say impure, that's the only word I can think of, like a false god kind of thing, like an impurity aspect.
Demonhood instead
No,
of godhood.
not demonhood. Because I don't think that's a thing that would apply for Rob Lucci or for Kaku. They're not
Yeah, probably
demonhoods,
not.
you know. That's not something I would see for them. But what I can say is that I think it's an idea of like you're okay. I think the best way to describe it is if you remember in Dragon Ball Z, the Lord Slug movie, Goku's go Super Saiyan.
Yes.
But it's not a real Super Saiyan. It's like a
false Super
false
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan, right? It's like a
Yes.
false. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you have a false mythical Zoan essentially. The real mythical Zoans, they have white ones because they're actual mythical Zoans in earnest. Whereas the false ones, they get black ones. Because I said before too, like and the way I viewed it is that for the 5 elders, they don't actually have different powers. They have Emu granted powers per se. You can argue that.
Yeah.
The powers are not given to them by like they're not actual real fruits that exist.
Sure.
Probably. That's what I see it. Though the thing about it is that the one hiccup I think there is that with Killingham, when he got the Omen ring, it made his Hagoromo scarf black with that buff.
Yes.
So you could argue maybe not false, but let's say like tainted or corrupted maybe. But like you can view various ways. But I'll just say like in a general sense though, it's for people that are regular Zoans that awaken. For them, it'd be like a pseudo or maybe like a false ascendance.
It's
and
default
then
black for
those
regular.
that are mythical Zoans, and then let's say they have the Omen ring, it's the corruption of the Omen onto their mythical status. You could argue in some way. That's what I think makes more sense to me, honestly.
See, again, like that's not completely straightforward, but I like the idea. I think that's what we should have Oda actually come out and say, and then that would be nice. But
So wait, are
again,
you saying Yamato's awakened?
No.
See, I told you.
No.
If
Because
she
the
was,
mythical
Oda
Zoans
would
already
have specified
because
it.
they're mythical Zoans as is. They're not awakened. That's
Alright,
to say
then
like
what about Sengoku?
Sengoku, he's a mythical Zoan.
We've never
doesn't
seen
have a scarf.
a ring around Sengoku. We've never seen that.
Same for
Yeah, but-
Marco.
Like
Okay,
same thing with Marco.
I don't think
and-
that I don't think that every mythical zone is gonna have a Hagama scarf. I think that Oda maybe at first, I think it's a relatively new concept that he added to the story later after on.
I think
For
the ring
some of
is,
them, not all of them though.
I think the ring is here because he has heard the backlash about the scarf, and he's trying to now fix that, which is good. But now it's
Is
like
there
adding
is there
more.
backlash with the scarf?
Yeah, we've had questions for now a couple years, like, and
Yeah,
people
we
are like,
talked about it. It's confusing, but at the same time, I don't think it's, like just assume that some get in, some don't. It's like it's pretty simple.
yeah,
It's-
but
okay,
the
okay,
scarf
okay,
also was
wait.
kind of weird.
So it's like, for example, it's like not every Paramecia awakening to be the same, right? It's like they can affect the environment around them, but it's done so differently. Like Law does in a different way. So does Kid. So does Katakuri. So does Domingo, right? It's like Katakuri and Flamingo were more like control the environment around them and change that into their element, like, or I guess their substance. So strings mochi, right? More Logia-esque. Whereas let's say you have Law and Kid, it's like they
More
apply their
metaphysical.
ability to the person rather than
Yeah,
say change around them, but they're still applying their power to an outside thing. Let's say for the Logias, right? Like you have Logias that are normally intangible, then you have Blackbeard who's actually not intangible. He's actually the reverse, you know? So it's like there's gonna be some. So just how within every category there's a weird difference there between Paramecia, discrepancy between Paramecia and Logia. Zones are the same way too, and mythical zones would also be in the same category. Where like some of them have the scarves, some of them don't have the scarves. It's just it is what it is.
You can just
But
say
then
it's a
again, this
rule
is
of
why we
cool.
also then get those guys that are saying, well, Yamato's awakened, even though she's not awakened.
Well,
Yeah, she's not.
I would.
'Cause
Here's the thing.
Neither's
I would
Killingham.
I would not have a problem with any of the scarves at all if it weren't for the fact that Lucci and Kaku gain scarves upon being awakened. If it was just a thing that had to deal with like a divinity like design that Oda was doing, like because with like Yamato because they're a Kirin or not, or
Yeah,
whatever.
the Holy Wolf.
Makami.
Yeah, the
Makami,
Holy
yeah.
Wolf, right? The Holy Wolf, or Killingham, whatever he is, or
Kieran.
Luffy
Kieran.
because
He's the Kirin.
okay, he's the Kieran, and then Luffy. If you just want to say, oh, it's just because of the design aspect, because they're based off mythical things, that would be fine. The fact that Lucci and Kaku have them raises questions I think need to be answered.
And that's why
It's-
Cole, and I would agree that why they have the scarf would be a neat idea is that they're transcending regular animals into somewhat of a deified sense, which again, I think that's cool. That's a great idea.
they're-
but yeah,
they're-
like
they're
you
trying
said,
to
it's
approach-
weird.
It's a sign that they're approaching godhood.
Yeah, that's all I would
That's
say. Like,
basically what it
yeah,
is.
like they're approaching they're approaching mythical status. Maybe you can argue, like, okay, maybe if you want to argue that the fruit powers that are mythical zones that have the Hagama scarves could have the potential to reach godhood, but
It's like
depends on the
Yamato
person.
could get a ring. Like if
So yeah, like
and how
maybe
she's trained.
maybe she may have the potential to maybe get god status if we're killing him potentially, right? If you want to argue if there's a difference between, let's say, them versus Kaido and Sengoku and that one fox, I forgot his name. If you want to argue,
Onimaru.
Onimar the fox, yeah. If you want to argue that if there's a difference, then it could be that where the scarf is a sign of potential growth into actual godhood, whereas the other ones
And-
don't have that potential per se.
If Sengoku being the Buddha fruit doesn't have that, I'd find that so funny.
Because
Well,
he
it's
has
'cause
a
he's the
Buddha
golden.
statue. Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
golden
he's
Buddha
golden
statue.
He's not the Buddha, but I
Exactly.
agree.
And then we have
I
Marco,
agree.
the mythical phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now you also have Cerberus, which again could be just another creature that Emu made, but it also has,
I mean, I
that.
don't think Cerberus is a devil fruit. So
It's in a sword, but
We will see. For now, it just seems like a glorified version of Frankfried to me.
Speaking
yeah.
of gods,
Yeah.
Speaking of gods, what do we think the owl said to Chopper?
I think he's saying that you guys suck. Like
I
Joy Boy would
think
never.
people,
True.
I think people said you're all fucked.
Yo, Joy Boy would be
True.
disappointed in all you.
True.
Also, one
Though
quick
he may
thing
say
on
some shit like, okay, I mean, I hope that though he does explain at the bare minimum that, hey, like Luffy's power is not what it is. Like that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
To
Yeah, he's
kinda
like
get her,
like Zunisha, like Joy Boy is here, I guess.
yeah, like he knows Joy Boy. He knows,
Oh, for sure.
like we got Zunisha's internal monologues through most of One Country, but
And Emeth.
right in the
Do you
mess,
remember-
but maybe
remember what
he's gonna be the
was-
same way. What's up?
Do you remember what we were saying about how we had obviously Loki who's Nidhogg, we have Ragnar who's Ratatoskr. I still think Biblo is the stand-in for the eagle at the top of the tree.
Yes, I like that. which is crazy. We're not at the top of the tree yet.
Veneer?
Yeah, vet
Yeah,
Veneer.
I think
eagle,
I think
the eagle,
Odin's
the
usually
hawk.
below the stand-in for the eagle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's either the eagle or the hawk that the eagle is perched on.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. Yes.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Like if
Makes
by the end of
sense.
this he leads us up the tree, would be pretty cool.
I mean, he's in a library, so
it is interesting. It's an owl because owls are like very much.
Oh yeah,
not
guys,
Norse
look at
thing.
this
That's
shit.
much
Yeah,
more
yeah.
Greek.
Yeah, some points out too. Like apparently, Oda drew what Yamato would look like when she was a kid with the power, and she has the scarfing back then when she's a kid.
Yeah.
You know, when she has no semblance of how to use
Yeah,
her
it's
power.
both
Right?
in hybrid and
she has a
full
scarf.
Zoan.
Well, yeah,
hybrid
that
and full
form
Zoan.
also has been marketized as hybrid form. So, to people,
Yeah,
saying
but the
that
ring
she's
comes with
awakened.
it. Yeah.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, because people, again, as in our conversation, they want to classify that if he has a ring, it's awakened, but that's not true because it's literally like story driven and also marketized as
It's like an
a hybrid
aesthetic
form.
choice. It's an aesthetic choice. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Except, like, if it just left as an aesthetic choice, I don't think anyone would have a problem. Like, oh, okay, this is like a thing he's doing for Wano. He's giving them all these scars because it's a very Asian style aesthetic. And then we get Lucci and Kaku, and then it clearly is something is up.
Unless Oda is trying
But
to
theirs are
have-
black, not white. And so
The
it's like,
fact that
Oda-
they're black,
Yeah,
the
but, like,
fact
come
that
on
they're
now.
black actually is an even bigger indicator. It's like, okay, why are these ones a different color, and why do they both have them when one is a leopard and one is a giraffe?
It's probably just Timu Ascension. It's
I wish
false
that they
ascension.
actually had
That's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
I mean,
rings
I
on,
was
like, their
gonna
arms.
say, you know how like you have the graded swords, and a sword can
Yeah.
increase in rank by becoming a black blade.
Yeah.
What if it's
yeah.
like that, where a non-mythical zone fruit who reaches their utmost potential gets the black ring, but they'll never get a white ring because they're not like a true mythical.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that idea.
I like that idea. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Also,
I
something
mean, now,
about
I don't know if
the-
that means that okay, like so, like let's say if that's the case, then the rings could be like the supreme grade blade versions of like Ascension per se. Like if you get a ring, now you're at the supreme peak of your enlightenment or Dove Fruit power unification, if you want to call it that.
And then the
some of
ring
that
would
sort.
be like a world class, like Bimu's swords.
Yeah. Like the ring is the supreme grade blade, world class version of that shit, whatever, fuck, right? And then the Hagama Scarf would be like the great grade version of that shit. But the question is, okay, with the Hagama Scarf, you know, can you then go up to supreme grade? But I don't know. Like, could the scarf users go up to rings? Is it only people with scarves, or can it be people, let's say, without scarves? So like
It's
if
complicated, Cole.
yeah, like if Kaido could weaken his powers, if he could, which I'll say no, but if he could, would he also get a ring too? Like,
Basically, what I'm saying, it's like you're putting the devil fruits themselves in the position of the great swords, and they're in their own different tiers.
Yeah.
I
like
that
it,
idea.
which I think is a nice concept.
Where are we getting the idea that the rings are something that everyone's going to get, and it's not just an evil?
Not everyone.
no,
It's
no one's
like
saying that. Well, I mean,
that's what I'm
it's
saying. If-
selective even among
Select
the
devil fruits
mythicals.
are in their own
Yes.
tiers of throne, and it could only be a
Yes.
select amount of devil fruits that have the scarf.
Because when Luffy first uses, or when he first awakens into Gear 5, there's a distinction that the elders themselves make where they say, like, okay, well, this is also the power of one that boasts to be a god, right? So it's like that distinction, I think, is important too. Like, so right, actually, I have right here, damn. So,
You got the shit memorized.
yeah, so right here. So Zoan fruits contain a will of their own, and this particular fruit has the name of a god. So I feel like fruits that have names of gods, those fruits in
Extra
particular are extra special, right? Even my mythicals. So like it's like the second great order of Zoans. So like you have regular. So like you have regular Zoans, then you have ancient Zoans, mythical Zoans, then you have god Zoans.
Divine.
I feel like
Order
they should
of
honestly be their own category, honestly.
And then
but-
technically you have artificial zones, the smiles.
Sure,
Sure.
yeah, or yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
These might be special zones, honestly. They might as well just be called special or divine.
Well,
maybe
yeah, because
sacred.
Kaikuri is a special paramecia. I
Special
do.
medieval.
I
That
feel
still
like you
has
should
yet
have-
to be explained.
No,
It's
it
never
one
gonna
has.
just-
explain, don't worry about it.
It
That was
has
Oda
been
just trying to make something because he realized.
Katakuri's just
to
built
make it
different. that's
different.
what it
I
is.
do like the headcanon theory, though, that if there are special paramecias, someone may have cracked theory that Buggy would be a special paramecia because on how like his power could operate and whatnot. It's
like a
pretty cool theory.
Logia.
Yeah, so I think it was like okay, it was like
I've-
how we've seen the powers of paramecia. There are categories in the paramecia where you have body amplification and modification. Then you have stuff that affects around you. You could do, and someone said like if Buggy's fruit was operating in the same way, he would be like Katakuri, where he could do all these subcategories with just one fruit, and that's what Katakuri does. So people are like, "Oh, he's a special paramecia. He just doesn't know it."
See, my
Paramecia's-
theory
What?
for the specials has always been it's a category of fruit that also has some of the qualities of another category. So Katakuri is a paramecia who kind of acts like a Logia.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to put it, you could say Luffy's fruit is a Zoan that kind of acts like a paramecia. And
special.
which so if you
I
want
mean,
to
it
make
It kind of does. It pretty much does. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it
special
does.
special Zoan. So if you
But
a
also,
special Logia
That's
would
probably
be,
like a Logia too, in a way. You could
Yeah,
argue.
To be
Then
fair,
there's-
given other
Waiting for it.
examples, we kind of know that mythical Zoans, all mythical Zoans have a property of a paramecia.
yeah,
Or
but
Logia.
not all
Or-
mythical Zoans have a thing where it affects the body even when you're like all the
No,
time.
or Logia. Yeah, like it depends on the. So, like for example, it's like
Oh my fucking
Onimar
God.
the Fox can transform. That's a paramecia power.
Yeah,
But Marco
similar
can
to a Logia,
Act
yes.
like a Logia. So
Marco
like
can
okay,
heal
so
and
so
make
and there's your
fire.
high
Marco can heal and make
regeneration.
fire, be
Yeah, so like
intangible.
yeah, so like Marco has properties
Buddha-
of a Logia.
Buddha
and
Whereas
then
makes
Onimar Fox has properties of
shockwaves.
of what do you call it? Of a paramecia.
And then you also have like someone like Karasu that people said for a while was a special Logia because his ash transformed into sentient birds that he can
Yeah,
communicate with.
Exactly.
He's short,
I am
yes.
still of that theory that that's what a
What?
special Logia is a Logia that acts kind of like a zone.
Yeah, because his fruit is soot. It's
Yeah,
basically
soot
that.
ash. So yeah,
Ooh, I like that
But
idea.
he can communicate with his crows and whatnot, which is like I don't think we've seen any Logia do anything like that. Where it's like
Yeah.
we've never
No.
seen like NL make a lightning dragon and he can like talk through that or like communicate with it. But you know,
You're wrong.
God, imagine that like that. Those are our special devil fruits: rubber, ash, and mochi.
There's also the fact that I think Katakuri's fruit was originally a Logia, but
Correct.
Oda
which is
yeah,
why-
yeah.
yeah, Oda
Katakuri is
realized
probably
fuck
the
it up.
Katakuri, I would say, is the only exception because Oda had a different plan for it and just said "fuck it."
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Mochi
no,
doesn't happen in
because
nature.
he made a mistake. He realized
Yeah,
he made a mistake because
Mochi doesn't happen.
Logias were supposed to be
naturally.
only powers that exist that are naturally right. Mochi's a natural. You don't find it. In,
So someone said,
yeah.
"What about Moria?" I think Moria could also be classified potentially as a special paramecia as well because he can like travel through his shadow, and his shadow is like something that you could find everywhere if you wanted to go that
It
far.
has some overlap with Big Mom's powers for sure.
Like Oda could
would-
really like fully flesh this out. It's just he won't.
Because I think he's waiting for like the right time to really like dive into that and discuss it in full
Jesus.
detail. Which
The right time.
Yeah, 'cause,
He's
like,
waiting to have a single chapter where he goes full Togashi and just completely writes every single answer in like every page. Fills
It might as
entirely
well
yeah,
with
because
just
more
be-
often than not, like the story moves along as like we've discovered more about the world, but we don't get full deals of the world until like it actually matters. You know?
It might as
Like,
well
that-
be the Joy Boy
that's how-
flashback then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, probably because like it feels like okay, like if we find out the whole devil system now, like in all of its categories, then that may reveal something about the Void Century that we're not ready for yet. You know? But that's the thing though. Like I think that like it's very because like in that process they may reveal okay, actually there's been like in terms of the zone powers, it's like it's categorized in that way to where you do have one that's a step even above mythical class, which is God class. You know? And then the elders like the elders talk about that, and we say okay, fine, so that means that mythical zones, God, no. It's specifically a name of a god, right? If you go, let's see all the fruits so far, outside of Luffy and Emu, the Nidhogg is not a god, I think, as far as I understand it.
I mean, are we counting Sengoku, Buddha?
No, not
Again,
not,
because
not in
it's
terms
a
of
it's
god.
golden Buddha.
One
It's
Piece
a golden
specific
Buddha.
gods.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has
Zaza.
to think of something that's worshipped in setting, not a thing outside of
Yeah.
setting.
Zaza.
And not
So you have the
regional-
sun
and not
god, you have the
regional
earth
either.
god, you have the rain god, you have the forest god. Those are the four I recall.
What about
Get
the
ready for
warrior?
chopper,
Oh, then the
baby.
sea god, I think,
And the sea god, yes.
and then the
Oh,
warrior
gods.
god. Yes.
And then the
oh,
god of
true,
death.
and
You
the, I
differentiate
forgot the
the
warrior god.
warrior and liberator version of Nika, or would you count that as the same?
Potentially it's the same thing. It could
New
be
upgrades
Joy
to
Boy
Gear
and
Or
five.
Nika.
are different.
New
Where
upgrades to Gear 5, one version of Gear 5 for every interpretation.
Which it
Holy
would be
shit.
interesting if he could.
Yeah.
Because that would be like a little bit of also Chopper's ability, but in like his awakening stance where it's like he has different like modes of fighting.
it's an evolution of the whole bounce man, snake man, tank man idea. It's
Sure.
like
Yeah.
Gear 5, but it's the happy liberator one, and then you're like, oh, but we're gonna see Destroyer Nika, and it's like Luffy, but the one everyone wanted, where it's like all edgy
Yeah,
and shit.
I was gonna say, like, if we happen to get that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think some people would be like, "Yeah, that's my Gear 5."
The Destroyer
By
guy.
the way,
As,
go ahead, Admiral.
as far as the colors of the scarf goes, I was just thinking, what if it's about the colors determined by how you achieve it? Like white is like you did like the natural way of progression to get this scarf, and then black signifies like using the power of the devil to cheat to get it.
Could be
That would
purity
imply
versus
Power of the
that-
devil to get.
I don't
Purity
see
A
versus
lot of the
doing
people with the
impurity.
black scarves
One
have
at a
that
time.
Are aligned. You can even like say, oh, Lucci probably got like a visit from the elder and was gifted by one of the elders. Because all the black scarves are just the elders and Lucci right now, right?
And Kaku.
So everyone
Well,
aligned.
this is why again it's complicated because do we know that the elders have real fruits or not? Do we think there is some malicious thing that, like you say, that signifies black, and then that goes into like then why is Yamato's white, and the Kirin was also white before it got corrupted. It's
I think what
not a
Admiral's
clear
trying to
thing.
say is the ones who are white is purity, the ones that are black is impurity. So like
Oh, okay, Oda. I see the subtext
It's
going.
like
White is
the light
pure.
side. It's like the light side and dark side in Star Wars, where Yoda says the dark side isn't necessarily stronger; it's just a faster cheat way to cheat power.
So then, what about killing him?
it would be corruption from white to
Well,
black.
his turned black after obtaining
Right.
the power from Emu, right?
Yeah, it was white or a purer color, and then it got turned black.
But the thing is, Killingham already had the Covenant branding, so technically he's already connected to Emu.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
when he pulled up on Elbaf, it was already white to begin with, not black.
Yeah.
To be fair, we don't know when he got his fruit.
Yeah, but he didn't get he didn't get like that shit probably until he was already a
don't-
god knight, I imagine.
We don't know. We don't know.
All of this is speculation. We know very little about any of this.
And again, Oda in post is probably not planning these kind of things necessarily. He's probably doing this as a discovery kind of thing, where it's like, all right, now I'm gonna connect all this together.
Yeah, I mean that's probably because again, right now we just have to kind of wait and see approach, take the racing approach, and find out because in this arc we're gonna probably really soon get the themes that are hinted at for most of the arc about what it means to be a true deity. Probably gonna have that be resolved in the very near future because we have to have, I think, Luffy prove to the Elbathians what it means to be like the real sun god Nika. Is he a destroyer? Is he a liberator? Is he a ruler? All kind of shit, right? He has to prove in this arc what it means to actually be that individual, the sun god. And then he has to do that at odds with Emu, who is coming here as another deity who talked to, Loki about being also a deity, to like what it means to be a god. So maybe the Nidhogg is a god, maybe. But either way, the idea is that, you'd have something like that be important for ascension for Luffy's powers and also for the themes about, the sun god Nika versus the sun god versus the earth god. In some way, you can argue that's the case as well.
Sure.
That's
It's like Sanji's.
I
It's
mean,
like Sanji's journey. That he needs to find
speaking
out
of
what
Luffy,
means to be a king.
should we talk about the elephant in the room with the stamina and the food and the regen?
I actually didn't have an issue with that. I'll be real.
I was going to bring that up actually because I think that's another callback to Dressrosa. I think Luffy literally pulled a Lao G. I think that he used Saving Kicken, Life Return.
This is probably this is.
what was his
I
name?
mean, you have the Hyrudin stuff, sure, but this is probably the most controversial thing about the chapter I've seen across
No,
Twitter.
the problem
I thought
really
Hyrudin-
comes
I thought
from
Hyrudin
the
by
fact-
far.
People are fed up of yet again Luffy requiring food in the middle of a fight to recover some sort of stamina or endurance or haki or whatever.
Right.
Yet again, people are just bored of it. That's the general.
It's just-
I really think it has to do with I don't think enough people talked about this, but it's probably because of the life drain stuff. That's where the real problem comes in, because Oda uses the life drain stuff a lot, and the outcome never comes to fruition.
It's a
It's like-
consequence that doesn't
What do you
matter
mean?
until the story's over.
We'll see
Yeah, I
what
mean, yeah,
happens like
one
next
from
chapter
be a
because
second.
suddenly Luffy falls over again, like after trying to punch like 5
I mean,
times.
yeah, like
I mean,
Luffy's
Jesus
saying,
Christ,
like,
that
hey, like if I was
happens.
like Luffy says, if I detransform, I'm fucked. So it does matter.
Yeah, the Gear 5's keeping him going currently.
Pretty much,
Before he does whatever he does at the end of the chapter.
I think it's just my problem with it is that it's just sensu beans without a name to it. Rather than eating a specific food, it's just food in general.
Well, he's not healed.
He literally inhaled air and like puffed himself up again. That's some Majin Buu shit, bro.
I mean,
that's literally something that Buu would do.
I mean,
Luffy's always needed food in order to fight like at full power. That's not.
I understand
that's
that, but
not changing.
when any character does that, it's fucking weird. If you have a Lunchable mid-fight and you're back to normal.
I get what you guys are saying, but like, I kind of don't have an issue with this because even though it's not the same thing, he's been doing this shit since Wild Country, where to this day we still don't understand what the hell his old man transformation was, and then he punched
doing
him
it
up.
the whole series doesn't mean it's still good. We give other characters.
No,
shit for
I'm not saying
it's
good. I'm just saying like
it's a
I'm
consistent
used to
trope
it.
of the story.
Yeah,
it's a consistent trope about how Luffy's powers work, and then or not even that. It's about a lot of characters like freaking Brook and Luffy drink milk and they regrow their bones and teeth.
Yeah,
so it's like, okay, so it's like,
here's always the big difference. They don't do that whole milk thing mid combat.
No, but Luffy does do it. Like Luffy does do that in like times of great stress too. Like when he had the whole Ivankov thing and he had to consume all that food. He's looking like hella wide. All of a sudden, he's able to absorb that shit instantly, and then he's able to keep fighting. It's like, okay, so like he's done that.
Yeah.
Go back to the second crocodile fight. His arm got dehydrated. He had to use water to replenish it.
Yeah. He's always had replenishment as a part of his
so
fighting and serious situation. It's just
mid-battle.
I think what they're trying to say is the way that it's being done with Gear 5, which again, it's a Gear 5 thing.
It's just a Luffy thing. I was complaining about this shit even before.
Yeah, it's not just Gear 5's ramped it up, but in general, it's a Luffy thing which people are starting to get off.
Yeah, that's why I'm literally saying like it's always been a thing. It's just Gear 5 for what it is now.
Look
is
at
making
Egghead.
it a little bit worse.
Luffy was in Gear 5. He came out of Gear 5 exhausted. Brogy gave him some of the fermented shark, and he was back in tip form again immediately.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
because like people, I think rightfully so, were complaining about the idea that Luffy has a stamina problem, and then he has to fix that stamina issue in Gear 5 form. Oda's found a way to fix that now in a way that kind of coincides with Luffy as a character pretty well too. But the mechanics of it are weird, obviously. I don't know that, like
right, because
where that comes from, where's the actual come from? We have no idea. But he did fix it, or at least he has to fix it in some way.
What's the difference between this and what he did against Kaido, where he was an old man and he recharged?
Okay, but that's still
I complained about that too.
The old man thing, he just kind of like, well, no, the old man thing just seemed to be sheer willpower, where like he just willed himself to go back into the form.
He did this to Impel Down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he
also ate a bunch of after Kaido punted him off the roof. Caribou fed him like a month's worth of food as well. That happened in 102.
Well,
like Luffy eating food to regenerate, even like from grievous wounds, is not new. Crocodile stabbed the dude literally through the abdomen, and he kept pushing after the fact, which is water, right? So like the dude, he does this, right? Yeah, like this ain't new. But I think what's weird is the mid-game mechanics where he all of a sudden turns fat again. It's like, wait, where'd the food come from? So yeah, that's where you have to probably harken back to either. I mean,
CP9, Seimin Kiken.
Yeah, so Seimin Kiken, I think is the best option, though. Other folks have like other ideas which I do like, where like like maybe it's what is it like someone said before too that like maybe he has a hammer space for food like on some tuna shit.
I think
like he has like another organ made for his food and he just stores it there.
Like, why does Oda introduce like the life drain stuff if he's just gonna circumvent it anyway? That's like my main thing.
Like, yeah, no, I get that. I get that, man. It's like
I also want to say, like, Luffy's not healed. But let's address that. Luffy, that wasn't heal Luffy. It gave he might have more energy, but he's still grievously wounded.
They will see what happens after the. The problem is,
I mean,
after the arc, he's going to be fine again. So it's just like I don't know. It's
right.
It takes the wind out of the sails. It really does.
If Oda actually mentions it after the arc, I think that would be great. But like you said, It is
I
probably
mean,
just going to be all right.
If Luffy
back
can
to doing
suddenly
regular
like
story.
fight top form in peak condition like now after being stabbed, it will be a bit of an asshole. But
The
if
one
he's-
I've been
if you see him actually damaged and struggling, then
consistent.
Consistent doesn't mean good.
Consistent. Like it's but it's there. Whether you liked it or I mean like if you didn't like it back then, you're not gonna like it now. Fair enough. But if you don't care about it, or if you liked it back then, you like it now. Like
No, I mean, but, like, back then it was
it's a
accept- there
consistent
was-
thing about the Luffy's fighting power. It's not
There's
new.
reasonable.
problem
You
is
could,
that
it was
back
reasonable
then-
back then here, but like here is not. It's not so much because of like
Also-
the way it's.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
put
saying. Like,
together.
yeah, so like what I'm saying is that the mechanics of it could be. We don't know what's going on exactly, but if it is life return activity, we've seen that before. He's done that before in the past. It's just that now
It's
with Gear
also-
5, it's probably souped up. Now
I think
it
you
could
made a
be.
video on that, Cole.
It's also repetition. Don't forget. Many power ups in anime, the first couple times we see them, we're okay with them. But if it keeps happening over and over a long period of time, eventually it wears people down.
Yeah, the novelty wears off.
Yeah,
think
but
it's
this is not a
shown.
novelty about his power, but this is a fighting mechanic of the character. That's like saying to a Torgo character, "Hey, don't eat food for power."
I understand-
They do all
I
it's
understand-
like it's part of the fighting characters of the character themselves. That's like saying,
I'll
like,
give you. I'll give you
hold on,
two
wait.
other- I'll give
That's
you
like
two
saying, like,
characters
that's
that
like saying,
Luffy
like,
is
hey, like, I'm gonna
emulating.
get bored of like Goku going Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. It's like, no,
Well,
that's,
no,
just-
no,
that's,
see-
that's,
see-
that's his fighting
Cole-
mechanic.
We
And
did that.
people did
It
complain
was
about
called
that.
Super Saiyan Blue. It was Super
Also-
Saiyan Blue. People got tired of
Okay,
it.
yeah, but
Also,
okay,
Cole,
but that's
I'll
just
give you
one
two
at a time.
examples.
go ahead.
I'll
One
give
at a
you
time,
two
guys.
examples of characters Luffy is emulating. Because
Okay.
obviously we know Oda was inspired by early 90s. Two characters that did have eating gimmicks that people did get bored of after a while were Goku and Sailor Moon. Both of them are very similar characters. Kind
Okay.
of oblivious airheads who eat a ton. And people,
Yes.
the fan bases of those also got tired of them with the constant eating gimmicks.
I mean, Luffy is channeling Popeye energy right now.
Okay, sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
again, like
Luffy-
that's just that's a very like a subjective
Just
thing.
more
Like,
like
if you
Boo,
get, like if you get
honestly.
tired of that as because you want to see him do other things, then fair enough. I mean, that's just you. But to say that it's like not like oh, this is inconsistent or this is something that like is bad writing or something that's like nah, because Oda's in that constantly. Just that now it's the mechanics are changed a bit. Now he's in Gear 5 form and his powers are getting better. Now it just depends on how you want to perceive that as terms of the mechanics. Because he ate a fuck ton more time before and before any fight, and then people want him to have the issue of the stamina be resolved. Oda's found that way of resolving the issue, and so he's resolved that one issue that people had. But in the process, he's doing it through a way that people are maybe some people are getting tired of, I suppose. Fair enough, but that's just a you thing, I guess.
Like the one
Well-
avenue, for the whole food thing I can think of to me that makes more sense is the fact that yes, he's a Zoan, but obviously he has abilities of a Paramecia as well. But unlike
Maybe even
everybody else,
Logia.
unlike everybody else who's a regular Paramecia, Luffy's rubbery abilities are always passively active. They don't turn off. Like,
Nika,
his
you
body is-
stockpile.
His body is just naturally stretchy. It rubberfies by itself. He gets hit by bullets. It doesn't turn off. So maybe it does. Maybe he does need the energy to keep going.
Well, it's
Luffy
also a
also
thing-
has. Go ahead.
Well, I think the whole entire thing is the food gimmick. It's less of a gimmick and more an application of the power because he thinks eating the food is going to give him power, so it actually does. So him thinking, wait a minute, I should have had enough food to beat anyone's ass. Well, now since he's thinking that, now he's actually getting the energy back from the food he already ate.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
That's
bro.
the mechanics.
It
No,
is.
no, no. You guys are looking too much into this. Luffy's a Pokemon. He used stockpile and then you swallow right after.
All
Yes.
right, Darth. All right.
However,
I'll be
literally
poking him
what
up, so I have no idea.
no,
That's
sorry,
literally what
sorry, Darth. I'm
is
so
beyond me.
sorry. His defense didn't increase, so it couldn't have been stockpile.
God. Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Not
I
that,
get.
not that you
Yo,
know
what are
of.
these Pokemon gimmicks, bro? So I have no idea.
Listen. Well, first of all, you gotta play Pokemon Cole. Second of all,
Fuck.
I
Explain
get
to him what
where.
stockpile and swallow is before because he needs to know that because that's basically what Luffy did minus the defense. But continue.
Look, I get where you guys are definitely coming from. I'm not saying it's like great right now either. I think because one, we've been going in circles about him having the food aspect for forever now. It's just now it's being applied in combat with specifically more so his Gear 5. Like we haven't ever seen like Gear 4 ever do this. We've never seen Gear 2 do this.
Well,
We've
yeah.
never seen Gear 3 do this. It's now a Gear 5 idea, and it's now
Again, like
like,
that's to say, like the mechanics or what people can complain about per se, but the concept is still the same concept. That has never changed.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
Luffy
it's like,
has
okay, what's
always
going
had
on
a very
exactly? It's
high
like that's where
metabolism.
things may get wonky. For
True.
sure, yeah, I don't deny that.
Is food like basically a sensu bean for Luffy then now? So is that what
he
we're gonna say?
just yes, he said that. Yes.
No, I mean,
No, I don't
not
think so. I
really.
think
mean,
it's more like Luffy's the way he interprets healing in Gear 5 is just through eating food, but he doesn't realize that he could just heal if he understands his power better.
I don't know.
That's
Could
like
he?
that idea because that's a
Could he?
slippery slope.
Yeah, but say I don't think he could.
I think it's as simple as this. His power uses energy. Conventionally, our bodies are engines. The more we eat, the more energy we're supposed to have. We just can't eat infinitely. He can, for whatever reason, and it's literally just that simple. He can just keep eating
Yeah,
infinitely.
his
turn into
metabolism
and energy heals him.
His
It also
metabolism
goes
is
back to
very
the Julia Bonnie
accelerated.
thing.
Yes.
It's all about your interpretation on your powers.
So, like for
So-
example, it's like, and also too, it's like we've seen this power used by other characters too. So, like if it is life return, we saw Kamari eat some food, and then he digested the food. Then he reapplied the nutrients, and then he actually made himself fat again. And then he so like he did that. He did it repeatedly over and over and over again from the Chopper, which Marvel Chopper. And then also Lao G was able to store his muscle
Lao
mass from his
G.
youth, and then he
Exactly.
used it when he's old man. So
Another
how do you
callback to
store your
Dressrosa.
muscle mass, your muscle density from your youth, and then he used life return. So Luffy could be using, so Luffy could have Gear 5 life return right here in front of you, where he's able to utilize if we ate prior, life return the nutrients, and then use it again.
Like, shouldn't this get defense? But I like stockpile, though. Like, it's literally close to the stockpile, though.
I have no idea what the fuck even is, bro. I have no idea.
Okay,
I
go.
need,
Just
I
be,
need
again the calories.
give me
are being
Dark Souls
stored.
terms, Sekiro
No,
terms, give me
let
Elden
just
Ring
explain
terms,
this-
not
guys, let
Pokemon
me just
terms.
explain this to Paul real quick. So Pokemon, there's Pokemon that
No,
can use
stop,
like
stop,
Snorlax.
Darth.
Let me just
No,
let me
Dude, can you
just
stop and just let me explain it? Dude, shut
Just
up.
give
Should
him.
I go over my head
You get a
entirely?
minute.
Hold on.
You get a minute, Darth. Go.
So basically, there's Pokemon like Snorlax that can learn a move called Stockpile, where they stockpile, I guess, like food or whatever, and they're eating. And then the user can either do Swallow, which they can heal and I guess gain defense, or spit it out and attack the user. Luffy used Swallow, but just didn't gain defense.
He recovered health. That's what and that's it.
I mean,
That's
I
yeah,
guess.
he
Sure.
basically did.
I don't know. I
and used
don't.
Stockpile. He
No.
basically
Or-
stockpile when he ate, and then you swallow randomly later.
Swallowed up.
Or maybe he
So
didn't
now that
recover.
Luffy has pseudo Toon Force, how well is he doing against a Raleigh?
Wait, yeah. So does he spit?
Well, we don't know. We're about to find out. If
Mm.
Luffy can actually spit now, he's basically a Pokemon. And he has Toon
Well, no,
Force, and he
no.
might have a chance against a Raleigh. He'll get smoked, but he actually might be
No,
able to
spit-
handle
No,
it.
he doesn't have
Spit
a
is
chance
Take
against a
Man.
Raleigh Darth.
He doesn't, but he might be able to hang for a little bit.
On
No, I
the
don't
life
think he
return
can
thing,
at all.
you also have the hair control that Komamori did.
I mean, he
And
kinda
there's
has
the
Toon Force now.
idea. There's the idea that the Boa sisters, because they could do hair control, they also had life return.
There's also that, yes. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
need
you're
it-
right. Son of
it-
Stony Mary go control their hair. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It could also be the case where this has a drawback to Luffy, but it's like for later. It's like a delayed effect. Like it might cost
Sure.
something like lifespan down the line, but it's like recover stamina right now.
It could be
Not
his
for-
Roger thing. It could.
It could.
Or it could
Yeah,
just
they-
be metabolic control, like other characters have shown this before.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
yeah.
that wild in One Piece.
No,
Well, yeah,
which is what
Yeah,
we've
that's
been
what,
arguing
I feel
about.
like I feel like this is like not even an issue compared to like what. Well, I think Hyrule was way more controversial than this. This is like
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, that's how I
well,
feel. That's how I
This is like
feel.
worse.
I,
This is like
I mean,
worse.
that's how you guys feel. But if you check Twitter, everyone is fed up of the food thing. Like
I think
everyone.
I think it mainly the problem is the life drain stuff more than like him eating the food, because then it goes like the life drain, like time and time again, it goes nowhere. It doesn't have.
I mean, the
like,
life draining thing
Okay.
isn't so much of an issue for me because I mean, do you remember back when he was first using Gear Second, and they said that was affecting his life force and stuff, but he's been doing it constantly.
Yeah, because like his powers got better. It's like he got better because he's using the life draining thing is something that you see time and time again. Where it's like because obviously it means like you're using like it's not a how do you say it. It's a mechanic to where it is dangerous and you lose stamina, you lose lifespan, you lose years of your life, or sometimes months of your life. But it depends. That's like getting mad at Kurapika's powers for also evolving that too. It's like, well, he's not gonna necessarily like croak and die ASAP right now, but it's still dangerous for him to utilize lifespan for his emperor time. Same thing here. Like, it's dangerous for him to lose life. So he lost 10 years of his life. Doesn't mean he's gonna croak and die within the next, like 40 chapters or shit. Like, he lost 10 years of his life. Like, that. I mean, people give up their lifespan to Big Mom just so they can chill on Whole Cake Island. You know, it's something that people that folks do.
The thing is, like, Oda could depict it in a better way rather than just okay, a life drain happened, they're still gonna push through, just it's whatever.
But yeah, of course, gonna push through. I mean, that's what they. Hold on, because other characters. Luffy lost 10 years of his life
with Magellan. Yes,
ate some food, and was still able, after some injections, could still fight through, and then was groggy again during Marineford, but still pushed through even after the fact. Right? Law has to use at a certain point in time in order to maintain his powers. He has to move his own life force to do that. Like, I think he used during Dofing fight, he made a room so big that Dofy couldn't see.
Yeah.
And Law was he was using his own lifespan to maintain that room. He was fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. You know?
Yeah.
So it's again the consistency of the trope or the person, it's there.
Her lifespan.
Big Mom, yeah, she devours lifespan. She used that to make home and shit like that. You know,
1 year of her own lifespan. Yes.
I've said before, Cole, I think the problem with the whole lifespan gimmick is that it's a consequence that we'll never see. In the grand scheme of things, yes, it is a consequence. It's going to affect the character constantly, but is it going to jeopardize the hero's journey? No.
I mean, but it depends how much lifespan you lose.
Will Luffy die? But again, that's the thing. Okay, so he got rid of all. Okay, so Luffy might die in his 60s. The story will be way over by then.
Sure, but hold on, but he still lost lifespan. Like,
I understand
in order
that,
to
but
show,
I'm saying in the moment.
wait. So, for example, no, it is a consequence. Like, for example,
it's
we
not,
see
though.
It is that we see
It's
in
not a
real time.
consequence
We see
of
in
the
real
story.
time.
It
We
doesn't
see in
affect the journey.
we see in real time. No, affecting the journey means that him almost dying is that. It's like if you want Luffy to lose and him never getting One Piece, it's not gonna happen. Obviously, that's weird.
That's not the point.
But that's the only way you can affect the journey, right?
It's
him
a delayed
actually losing, and then we have to go to another story, right? Like what the JK fans wanted. No, he's not gonna fucking lose. Like, the idea is that if you have a dangerous situation, dangerous technique that's coming your way, and it involves your lifespan being utilized for a situation, then you see the severity of that moment, and you're still and they're still willing to push through that to try and achieve their goals and dreams and ambitions. Luffy just got stabbed by 2 life force swords, and he almost died, and actually would probably beat it if never Gear 5. But you see how he can't move. He's literally writhing in pain the entire last chapter, yelling at Gabon. He still can't move properly, and all things that happened over him that finally get a second wind. We see him impel down. He lost 10 years of his life. He still says, fuck it, I want to save Ace. He lost 10 years of his life, said, fuck it. Yeah. Law's like, hey, fuck it, my arm is chopped off, but fuck Dofi. Use my life, take it. I don't give a fine. Fuck Dofi. He's going out. All right, room is up. All right, whatever. No matter what, they lose their lifespan. Again, people, Big Mom, this pad right here, hella dope. Hella comfortable. I'll give you 1 year of my life. Fuck it. And they do it willingly. It's like,
I don't know, man. I feel like
to live in the new world, bro.
I feel like Poison would accomplish the same,
Poison, we have the same thing, lifespan. Because
but that's the thing, because Oda's using the term life drain, you expect more out of it. But I feel like Poison would just do the same exact.
I do agree.
He got stabbed by life drain swords and almost died.
I feel like what we need.
Hot Pocket.
I feel like.
Do you want him to die?
I feel like.
Just don't put him in those situations then.
What do you mean?
What we need.
It's a battle shonen. He's gonna fight OD guys and almost be near death.
I feel like what we need is what the anime gave us with Roger on his journey. I think if Oda genuinely after this arc gave us a moment where Luffy collapsed on his ship, I think that would be pretty good. I think that actually would go into what Twilight and the other people would want.
That would do something.
Sure.
If when this arc ends, Luffy's basically out of commission for a long while, and Zoro and Sanji have to I don't know.
Hold on, wait. So did that matter when
for a minute?
Hold on. So then, did that matter? Were people happy with the results of the Kaido fight after he had to take a week off, like 10 days off of resting?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
because
he
the
has to
problem
give
is
account for a
I would
week.
say no
Aw,
because
you can't win.
hold on. Let me explain why. Only because that 7 days we fast forward through. Nothing happened. I'm talking about like Yusuke Dark Tournament where Yusuke sat out the entirety of the first round until fucking Chu came up and the rest of the team had to do something. If after this the Straw Hats had to do something without the help of Luffy because he's out, that would do something. That would be something. That's a consequence.
I get what Twilight is saying. I really do. It's what it is showing is Luffy can say, "I'm giving up my lifespan to use this power," which is you could say, "Oh, it's going to affect him," but in the moment, it's a price he doesn't have to pay till probably the end of this till the story's already over. So we don't see any impacts
Hold on.
of paying that price in the moment.
But that's like applying other story narratives and other story gimmicks and other story tropes to One Piece, which has not done that. Like Oda has not done that. Whether it be through Law, whether it be through Luffy in the past, whether it's through Luffy now and other characters, he has not done that. Like people, since they can give their lifespan willingly, and then a lot of times they're A-okay afterwards, even like regular humans, like normies, or when Big Mom takes she takes 50 years of your lifespan, but people can still be alive. Pedro lost 60 years and he's still alive, right? It's and he can still function normally day to day to day to day. He just wanted to die, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Oda has not done these things. You're applying other story tropes to One Piece. Oda's never done that. Ever.
To be fair, Cole, neither did Yu Yu Hakusho.
What if
Wait,
what if
hold
Luffy
on.
gets the
Why does
gold?
Hakusho matter though in this situation here? I'm talking about
Yusuke
Oda.
used up his lifespan to defeat. Because you're saying that we're holding it to tropes.
I'm talking about within I'm talking about I'm talking about but I'm talking about within the story itself of One Piece. These things they're not applicable. Like if you get tired of of the life force trope, that's fair enough, to each their own. But you can't deny the severity of the wounds that Luffy took when he got stabbed 2 times by Imu. Normal stabs and normal swords, but you kind of are. If the lifespan trope is not enough tension builder, even though Luffy's saying, "Holy shit, this is really bad. If I change back to normal, I'm gonna die." Damn near. That to me just shows how insane those 2 swords are, and getting stabbed by those 2 swords.
Like
but that's not enough.
It's gonna depend. It's why I'm not going so hard on it is that it is going to depend on what Luffy is looking and acting like after this arc.
So,
but it didn't matter for Kaido.
Again, Kaido, it didn't matter because we fast forward through it. He didn't need to do anything.
But he had to take literally 10 days off of rest, dude.
We fast forward a week, but nothing happened in that week. That's why I'm saying.
I think if, let's say hypothetically, in an alternate universe, if Green Bull would have landed right after the fight, I think that's what Twilight would have liked a little bit more, because
that would have been more interesting. Because
Luffy's out of commission.
Right. The whole point of Green Bull going to Wano was to take advantage of the fact that the Pirate Alliance was now gravely injured and almost out of commission.
I mean, yeah, sure.
He shows up 7 days later, to which we all agree, no matter what anyone says, if Green Bull were to attack the village with Big Momonosuke and Yamato and Luffy, Zoro, Law, Kid, Green Bull would have got packed.
Well, yeah, hold on, wait. So are we? Yeah. Wait. So basically, are you just trying to say that you just want a Kuma situation after every arc, or at the end of every arc? Is that what you want?
Not every arc, but when you're talking about him taking as much damage as he taken in this arc, I think it's kind of warranted for this arc specifically.
What if?
I mean, but every arc is different in terms of which circumstances.
I know that's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying that for this arc specifically, I think it's warranted.
But Emu has a timer, and then no one's going to come after the fact. So
okay, that's fine for Emu, but Luffy's taking major hits here.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is no. But what you just said though. What you just said, though, is that you kind of went over the idea that, okay, if Green Bull had came to Wano Country right after Luffy was MIA, and then it's up to the part of the crew without Luffy or Zoro for a period of time to try and fight off against Green Bull, let's say that's a tension builder and it's a consequence of Luffy going through his battle and going through a strange situation. But instead, so then, okay, so let's say on Elbaf, let's say he can't, let's say the Marines come in now at some point because Elbaf is now vulnerable after Imu comes in there, and then so now you have the situation where because Luffy's out of commission for X, Y, and Z because of Imu's attacks and so on, now it's a tension builder for the prior fight for the life force being drained because Luffy's out of commission for a period of time. It's like, how? That's weird as fuck.
What if, as a consequence of fighting Emu, he develops like the disease that Roger got from that was shortening his lifespan, and now we suddenly have a timer. He has to find the One Piece before this disease kills him. Do we know when Roger got the disease? Was it like shortly after the fight?
It's never.
No idea.
It's estimated. It's estimated like somewhere between his fight with Shiki before that happens, because that's around the time also he gets Crocus.
Yeah, that was.
Is it at all possible he got it from fighting Emu?
That was 27 years ago. That was when he was 50. He died at 53. So
And then
something
I think
like
Crocus.
yeah.
Crocus was like a couple years before the fight.
I feel like if we want to make Chopper relevant, his whole cure every disease thing, it would be interesting to put Luffy on that same timer Roger had. And then at the end, Chopper's just able to cure that disease that killed Roger or whatever.
Yeah, but everyone sees that coming, so it's kind of boring. I don't know. It's like, I feel like we should
He
have.
couldn't cure Miles. Why would he cure this?
Yeah, like I feel like because I think ultimately, because like it's pretty obvious that like we're gonna have Luffy and the crew just be better than Roger and the crew. So I don't think like that disease, because it brings the question like, okay, hold on, time out. Why have the disease thing when you already have your years of life being drained from other events? It's like, do you need the disease now?
Well, it's possible.
One, and then two.
It's possible.
Like
I was gonna say it's possible. All this year of lifespan being lost could manifest in a disease like that.
I mean, maybe that's possible, but but again, but at the same time, though, that's not tension within the fight itself. That's just tension in the grand scope of the story, which is kind of already there via the life force, because people already have theories that Luffy's gonna die coming in the story as it is, right? So it's like like the end result is the same, whether it's through a disease or through life force, it's the same. Like whether you have, but like within the fight itself, to say that the life force draining thing isn't a tension thing is like that is, or like let's say after the fights, or let's say through certain situations, that's weird to me, because like it clearly is like a massive tension thing, and it is a severity check on the situation at hand. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing or it's a stale thing, because the characters themselves aren't out of commission, let's say 3 or 4 months after the fact. It's like, why should they be?
Wait, Cole. There are people who think that Luffy's gonna die when he's 19.
Yeah, there are theories that Luffy's gonna die coming in the story.
Guys, I need to remind everyone: the One Piece humans live to 140.
Yeah,
No,
but that's the idea that we've been talking about, because his entire journey has shown that he's in these situations where he's using life force, and what Twilight and other people kind of want is that to actually have weight and gravity for something with Luffy's journey. So maybe he may not live to be 100.
Also, we know that pirates do not get there. Like, no one is expecting Luffy to live as long as Kureha. Like, no one is expecting that. Like,
yeah, Whitebeard scurvy's next arc.
Yeah, Roger died when he was 53. Zebek died when he was 43. Whitebeard died when he was 72.
Zebek died of being murdered.
No, yes.
Whitebeard and Rayleigh living to 70, by the way.
No, I am aware. I just said Whitebeard died at 72.
No. It's like what I think people want is like an actual condition happens to Luffy because of all his lifespan drained. So like what happened to before. So it's like, okay, so let's say for example, it's like in Ippo, like spoiler one, I guess, but like not really. Like you take too many shots to the head, all of a sudden you can't function as a fighter normally, right? So you want to fight, and then like that's real life, yeah. But but like they want that real life thing to apply to like One Piece 9 deities and deities. Which okay, fine. So Luffy has life force drain. So let's say now, for example, he's going like blind in one eye, or let's say he can't use his left foot that well, or let's say he can't use some condition happens to Luffy to raise the tension, but that only raises the tension of the entire story in terms like, okay, now, because whether he dies or not coming in the story, he's not going to change the goal in terms of winning. All it is that you're trying to like change the path to get to the same destination ultimately, but it doesn't change the severity of the fight in canon in the moment itself, where it's like Luffy is almost dying. Whether he's going blind in one eye, whether his left foot's going like not functioning well, he's still ultimately gonna win. He's still gonna get the One Piece. He'll be that dude. Ultimately, that ain't gonna change. But I guess it depends on if he's actually like how bad his body is at that point in time.
Is that where people think that he's going to have like an eye patch or like a peg leg at some point?
Who knows? Yeah, something like that. Who knows?
Don't give Luffy an eye patch.
I'd rather the eye patch.
I think
than
that's
the peg
Joy
leg.
Boy. I think Joy Boy's the pirate of the eye patch.
Oh, yeah,
I just don't know how you see this and say there's no
didn't
tension
Oda
here, so
say
come
when
on.
someone appears with an eye patch, then that's like the end point of the series?
It's the narrator. The narrator is revealed to be just a guy with an eye patch.
Do we
Yeah.
not have an eye patch character in the story?
Like, how do you
It's-
see
no.
this and say there's no tension? It's like, what the fuck? Like look
I
at
think
Luffy,
there's better
bro. Like,
tension than
look
we
at
had
Gabon.
before because
I think
again,
there's- I
Gabon
do
saying
think
you
there's-
guys should leave.
Like,
Yeah, I
also,
think
that's
there's a lot of
like
tension.
this shit's insane. Like if the like I would say rather than the Straw Hats or rather than Luffy having some sort of weird like condition after his lifespan, if they have to run away, that's way more
That would be
tension.
crazy.
That's like way
That
more
would be
tension. That's
honestly
like
crazy.
holy
I
shit.
actually would be
Okay.
okay with that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what the
He
fuck?
didn't wanna run away
That's
anymore,
way
right?
more tension than
Yeah.
I can't well nah, fuck that shit, dude.
yeah,
It's
that-
not-
if
Story's
they-
done running away.
If
That's
Luffy
the
gets
point.
like dragged away, I'd be fun with that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
like, he's
yeah,
already
if his
like,
crew
like,
had
now
to
we're talking,
drag
not-
him away.
Drag
Not
him
like the
away.
life force
He
drain is
doesn't
like not
wanna
tension.
leave.
Like, no. It is tension.
Yeah.
But if you want real story tension, that's like they have to run
Yeah.
away.
Oh.
He gets dragged away. Okay, now we're talking.
And
Now
then
we're
Luffy
also-
has to recognize that, oh shit, I ran away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then we have
and-
another training arc.
No.
Also,
Oh, yeah, man.
people have
we
to
need a
remember,
mini
like,
training arc of some kind, though.
I mean, yeah, like Wano Country, we had a mini training arc.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
fuck it, let's
we
just do
had
it again.
two.
I mean, not
2
for
weeks
for
of
Luffy,
training.
maybe, but I don't think so.
No,
I think for
Luffy-
Zoro,
no,
it's not
Luffy-
sure.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
No,
2 weeks could be an
No,
arc.
No,
no,
Luffy-
Zoro's got to get the Conqueror's edition of Mihawk's training manual.
Yeah, Zoro needs to get Conquerors. Sanji needs to deal with his
Admiral.
own.
He calls up
Admiral,
Saga.
he goes out to find the oh my god, Crossgill and says like, it's Mihawk. I need round 2.
Yeah, bro, they're training now. They're training right now, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I wanted to say. Like Luffy trained the New Dawn during Wano, and people are also like they're also forgetting. Like they think this is bad. Like Kaido literally killed Luffy in the
Yes.
rooftop. Like he
Yep.
clinically killed him. It
Which
was
also
like
people had issues with, but whatever. Yeah.
was-
Well,
yeah,
hold on, hold on.
I'm
I
kind
wanna
of
ask
over
why people have
the
issues with that.
traditional training
But
arc.
honestly, I feel like Twilight and everybody else is reading too much JJK. That's what I feel like. I feel like niggas want JJK.
Oh, he
shit
hates
to happen,
JJK,
bro.
man.
Nah. Then why won't JJK shit to happen?
Yeah. Remember, like everyone hated a lot of stuff that happened in JJK. So I mean, you know.
Also, Luffy only took 1 L to Emu so far. Like people forget, like he lost to Kaido 5 times, he lost to Crocodile at least 2 or 3 times. Like Luffy only took 1
Lucci.
L from Emu
It
so
mainly
far.
comes from like
She
the
twice.
annoyance of
He
year
lost to
five.
Caesar Clown, bro.
That's why people wanted this.
Yeah.
To
Like people
the
are
point-
getting fed up of like how annoying year 5 is depicted. Like he's like just laughing and whatnot. That's where it comes from.
But
I mean, to be
Everyone
fair,
smiles
I mean-
at
Pull
him, bro.
reaction just dropped.
that has been consistent. Like I said, ever since Gear 5's been introduced, you either love it or you hate it.
exactly.
It's like
I
Mom.
mean-
Oda already
I-
knew what he was doing off rip. He
Yeah,
already
I
knew.
don't- Yeah, I don't understand. Like Luffy, if you have someone like with a personality similar to Boo as a main character, that's Luffy. Basically, like he's basically Goku, but more goofy. Like what the fuck? Like
One Piece.
if you
anime
don't
only, bro.
if you don't accept that, then stop reading or watching One Piece.
I think it
Product,
mainly
not
comes
intentional.
to
When the
that
attack
like
does-
Luffy already inherently is goofy.
Yeah.
Gear 5 just exaggerates that and it feels forced.
I
but he
Blade
has
not
power.
gonna do anything
So,
with
I
it.
mean-
Because Oda,
somewhere like that.
if Oda cared about the opinions of people on Twitter, he'd have Dragon do something by now. He's not gonna change.
Well,
Yeah, because
he's-
I also do wonder, like, is this the opinion of people in Japan or people that are abroad? Because I don't know if people in Japan have this issue at all.
it's
Uh,
probably mostly
it
abroad.
could- about Japan.
No, what the thing with Japan is, it could be the opinion of some people in Japan. They just don't feel like voicing their opinion.
Maybe
I mean,
because I feel like okay, I feel like whether it's because when I think about, let's say, other stories and how the powers work, right? I remember seeing a lot of complaints about Yuji and his powers to this day. I
Deku
see
with his
complaints
powers.
about Midoriya to this day, or Asta to this day, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's always gonna be complaints
No.
about a main character's power in some way, shape, and form, especially if you
There
envision
always
something.
are, yes.
But Oda did take it, of course, obviously to a very extreme point, to where he made Luffy goofy. He made him even more goofy. He made him like a cartoon character.
And
But
Oda knew there was
yeah,
going to
Oda
be
knew it. So
backlash.
so
He
it's like that's
literally
why
wrote and
that's why I
said,
feel like
know
listen,
this
like
is not going to be good.
well, he knew people wouldn't like it or people would love it. It just depends on you, right? Like, do you love it? Or do you hate it? So, I think that if you want to say, oh, this is fun, this is like a cool time to have like Luffy be put in a very strange situation in Gear 5 form, so he can't like tune around too much. At the same time, though, if you expect Luffy to not tune around in Gear 5, you lost the plot, you know? But again, it's just your flavor of taste. Like Imu's pushing him hella hard, but Luffy can tune his way back and, you know, do his thing. Is he stronger than Imu? No. But let's say that it gets to a point, for example, where Luffy can match Imu blow for blow, toe for toe, mano a mano. Luffy's gonna goof around. He's gonna goof around for sure. That's his nature as a fighter. That's nature. Like, just how Saiyans let people get stronger and they fight them, he's gonna have some shit. Just how Yusuke a lot of times he runs in their head first, charging like a maniac. Certain people have certain tropes as they fight. Which makes sense. That's Luffy's trope. That's how you. That's what's the fighter.
Happen, then Oda can finally do what I wanted to see ever since the Imu touched down. It's like, we just do a Jujutsu Kaisen. We just jump Imu's ass.
I mean, right now he is getting.
They're
going to
try and do that, but I mean, I would assume again, it's just box up Harjin. But you know.
Speaking of things that we want to see, I said a year ago, and I said it in a few tier 3s of you as well, Cole. I wanted to see Luffy and Loki do a Hakoku sovereignty.
Did you
got my
I remember you said that.
I got my fucking wish. I got it.
So does that mean, we're getting?
Hakoku.
Are we getting Lafitte soon? Spine in the room?
Definitely, obviously,
maybe.
the Cheeto bag and everything, obviously.
I mean, what
Lafitte's
we
in the heaven realm right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
What
I mean,
Oda
I
did
want
here-
to say as well, going forward, does this mean that Luffy can do Ikoku sovereignty by himself now?
No, I think he's just part of the combo. I think it's just a
He's
thing
not the
they're
one
doing.
directing the attack. He's just
Luffy
punching.
did a gum move. He even said
This
I
is
mean,
like when Chopper and him did that.
I mean,
combo move
Hyruden
in
and Loki
Wano.
did call it 3 generals, which is exactly what.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
no,
combo move
But
though.
this is a reference to what Gerd Goldberg and Road did earlier.
That's
in
what it
the
was. Yeah, it was Gerd
I mean, it's
Goldberg.
not really. It's not really a reference. It's just the exact same move.
It's the
No,
same.
no,
Zelen, I would
it's a-
love if he could
no,
learn
it's
the
a
Hellbastard
callback.
technique.
It's
That'd be cool,
the
but I
it's
don't
the
think
second
so.
time the move is used in this arc. Yeah.
I mean, if Loki joins the crew, he might be able to learn it that way. But other than that, I don't see him learning it.
Because I do wonder
doing
if
it
this is a I do wonder this move that he's doing, is it like his version? I remember when him and Zoro bust through the Aqua Lagoon. I wonder if that's what he's doing here. He's doing like the gum
The air-
cannon,
the
but
air
he's combining
cannon.
with their moves,
the
and he's
cannon.
just calling it the
Yeah.
Goku
the-
sovereignty.
The air cannon. It's kind of like Kaido's and Yamato's like arrows.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
it's-
trying to
it's
make
kinda
like
like an-
some kind of shockwave. I think is the
Yeah.
idea here.
Either way,
Maybe
I'm just-
conquers. Maybe.
I'm just happy I got what I wanted a year ago.
Yeah,
Imu's
no, I'm glad.
blocking
Also,
No, you're right.
the
No,
Kak-
good call. Good call. Good
I
call,
love that
good call.
the Kaku sovereignty is being used because there was a while where they weren't using it in the arc. I was like, wait, where is it? But they are using it more. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
it was used very early in the arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another thing with the final page with the attack as well. Obviously, with the mural, if you look at the mural, you've got the
Oh
big demon.
God, it's back.
Yep.
We assume is Emu, and then
Yes.
the three big figures you see is Nika, the ancient giant, and then the giant, which is literally what we got at the end of this chapter.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I
We are getting there.
I already know that after this chapter, the power skills are going to have a lot of conversation about Hyruden.
Tier
already
3 or
know.
tier 3. The top 30 this year.
Yeah,
is gonna
Hyruden's
be-
a big issue.
It's gonna be toxic.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
interesting.
interesting.
If you look at the mural, you've
for
got
sure.
the ancient
I mean, I
giant.
think Emu's gonna be top 1 across the board, anyways.
Oh, Cole, don't you have
I've
something to
had
say
him
about
as-
that?
I've had him as top
Always.
1. I've had him as top 1.
I might have some
They're
over,
always
no?
going to be contrarians, but Emu is going to be
Because
pretty high up.
Contrarians.
Yes.
no, he's gonna be higher for sure without question. Because listen, like Emu is insanely powerful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's worthy. He's top again, final villain worthy. But at the same time, we're getting his full bag now. Like right now, so he transformed, and we're seeing more of Emu's arsenal, his abilities, X, Y, Z, the third. we have like compared to let's say Emu, Blackbeard's bag, Shanks's bag, Dragon's bag. What? Hell, nothing.
What bag?
What bag?
That-
He-
Possibly
it's
Alright,
an
relax.
empty sack.
marked by flames. If
Cole,
he
I'm
shows
sorry.
up, who knows?
Dragon dropped the bag.
It's an implied bag.
Shanks
It's a
and
napkin.
Blackbeard
It's a
have
napkin.
bags
It
that
has
are still
air,
very
bro.
light.
He has
Blackbeard has a
hole in his
bag, but his bag is not necessarily like too big right now. Shanks is non-existent right now. This one.
He got some
But
purse. That's
we
what
barely
he
know
got.
about
Shanks
Shanks
has,
shit right now.
Shanks has a
Barely.
pocket. That's
So
what
it's
he
like-
has. He has a
so you-
pocket.
So he has a full
So
Shank.
it's like,
Here's a full
well,
Shank.
deep
Like,
pockets though, deep
come on.
pockets. Because like we don't know shit. So like to me, I think it's like okay, I think it's very possible that this is the first and last time we've touched Emu on LBAF.
Yeah,
We
it
don't
could be
know.
because Mr. Zehaha could be waiting.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Blackbeard,
saying.
bro.
Which by the way, we have to talk about these older breaks, man. Because what the fuck, like we're getting only like what 2 chapters a month on
I mean,
average.
there's been a lot
Okay.
of magazine breaks as well. It's not just
No, but
big
this
breaks.
break was not planned. Like I looked at Clay stage, like at the schedule. This was not planned.
Yeah, it swapped
Mm.
around with
I hope
the
he's
one that was supposed
okay.
to be next week.
I think
think-
it's because last time
It might be
double
for One
issued,
Piece
but
Day though,
it
because that's
take a
happening
break.
tomorrow. It was today and tomorrow.
So-
It might be that. It might be that. Yes.
So
Oh wait, tomorrow's
basically-
One Piece Day?
Yeah, it's in.
Oh sweet. I hope there's one.
Yeah, I
in
think we
there.
get
In a
the
couple
top
hours,
30 for the World 100 tomorrow.
Yeah, they did
yeah.
100 to 40, no, to 31 today, like 12 hours ago or something, and then the
Well,
rest
it's-
are in like
it-
12 hours
So-
from now. Or
It's,
Top
something.
it's
30.
like the 29th anniversary of One Piece, right?
we've been in that. We've been
29th,
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
because it wa-
then there's going to be a color page for the top 30 characters that's also going to be dropping again, like with the last one. I think, Cole, you have it behind you.
actually,
30, what do you mean?
is it the 29th
Yeah, the top
or
30 favorite characters. You have it behind
or
you.
the 27th?
Oh, that?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that
gonna
was
be
the
another
one.
one.
We'll look it up.
There's gonna be
It's gonna be
another one. So, okay,
Yeah,
I
there's
need,
gonna
I
be
need,
for
I
30.
need, I need,
Oh,
I need
wait,
I
to
think
put
they
it in.
revealed the top 30, just not the order.
It's in 1
Yeah.
hour and 50 minutes, the top 30.
Yeah,
stream
the
starts.
the characters
okay.
are revealed,
1
but
hour and 50
they don't
minutes.
know the order yet,
Yeah.
and there's going to be a color page that's going to be dropping for that, like we had with Wano Country.
Yeah.
I'll put the.
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
put
lot
the,
sooner than I thought.
Yeah, I'll put it in the news section.
So,
Just
so
in
with
case.
Emu dropping his bag, pretty much the entire bag. Are we pretty much all in agreement that that is a bad sign for Emu himself? As in, you know,
Well, is
Not
this
really.
actually
Long term, I
his
think so.
entire bag? Is the question?
No,
though,
this is
because
not his entire bag. This is not his
He's
entire
still
He's
bag.
got a lot
dropping a
of
lot.
No, dude, he's
swords
still
in-
fighting. He's not
still
done
got
yet.
a lot of swords in his
Yeah,
back
he's
pocket.
still
We have
fighting.
not-
dropping a lot though.
We have not seen
He's
the
dropping a
giant
lot.
form he showed when he and Sabo attacked him. We have not seen that.
Does
Yeah.
that matter?
Yep, that's probably his
Also-
full
also-
Because
form.
in the past when we've had these moments, it's like, all right, Kuma just drops the Ursa Shock, that's it, go. Lucci pummels people, doesn't even use like all the 6 powers, that's it, whatever. Crocodile
Right.
just hooks Luffy. Emu's going a lot more in depth than a lot of these other ass whoopings have in the
I don't know.
past.
It's
Yeah,
it's
but the
inflation.
thing is, what's gonna counter this bag anyways? At this point, no one's countering it.
Well,
so-
here he's. I've said he's just gonna get like some. It's gonna be like the Yuha situation in that first invasion of Soul
Wait.
Society. Yep, time's up. Gotta go.
yeah.
That's
Wait, what do you
insane.
mean?
It's gonna be
What do you mean?
that,
No
but-
one's countering this bag, bro. Like we. I'm seeing a counter right here, dude. I'm seeing a counter right here on screen. That's a counter right there, boys.
I thought you said a kind right there, man. I was
Nah,
gonna
that's
say,
a counter
upscale
right
on
there.
a
That's a
that much?
counter. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
seeing
no
a
one
I'm seeing a
counters
me.
Iron
Oh,
Man.
actually, no. This is great timing because my boy finished the thumbnail
On the
and
Mihawk video?
nah, dude.
That was an
Nah, I mean
atrocious
I don't know.
video
Like
you
Emu,
uploaded,
watch
by the way.
out. Emu, watch the fuck out.
Oh,
It is
Mike.
crazy to me that Cracker made it.
Stop,
into the top
Cole.
30.
That's disgusting. You bastard.
Oh wait, right. Cracker made it into top 30.
Why is Cracker in the top 30? What the fuck?
People
I
like
don't
Cracker, Cole.
know.
Like to this day, people still like Cracker.
Well, he's gonna be in Cracker
Wait,
Boys
hold on. Let
top
me
30
guess.
if he comes
Is
back.
Uta in there?
Uda is
Yes.
in the top
Yeah,
30.
he is.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
Kana
the
Curry
Ado
isn't.
fans and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
not
know
this year.
Shirahoshi. You know
Not this year.
Shirahoshi's in it, bro.
Bro,
The top 30
know,
consists of. It
I mean,
consists
are we
of
going through it
Luffy.
now?
Oh,
want
wait,
to
hold on,
see
wait.
that this time.
Is it
Hold
on
on,
Twitter
hold on.
somewhere?
Yeah,
I
it's in
have
the
it
garden.
in
It's
the
garden.
Twitter.
Oh,
Q,
okay,
Q,
wait. It's in the garden. Okay,
How the
yeah.
fuck is?
Now
how
this
the fuck
isn't
you
is-
the
have-
order. It's just
You got
who's in the
Zoro,
top
you got
30.
Luffy, Nami, Usopp.
Ooh.
Basically, all the Straw Hats are in there. Vivi's in there. Shanks in there. Buggy's in there. Mihawk
is
and
in there.
Crocodile are in here. Ace, of
Okay.
course.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense. Makes
Flamingo.
sense. Makes sense. Okay, everything makes sense so far except
Uh-huh.
Here doesn't make
for
sense. Here doesn't make
people-
sense.
hype up Corona way
Carrot
too
again.
much.
Oh,
Carrot
Corona
again.
is way too much
Ugh.
hype. Stop with the Perona glaze. She's not that hot. Rocinante is way too high, as per usual. Cracker does not
people
belong
love
here at all.
Rocinante.
I'm glad
Cash
Loki's
over here
there.
as well. Loki's there, good. Rox is there, good. Kid somehow, somewhere.
How
Again.
the fuck is
Oh,
Kid
Again,
there?
he's still in
How
Kid
is
was
he
a dead
there?
I
characters
don't
on
know.
here.
Whitebeard isn't on this list.
Whitebeard's like
Yeah.
People
and
people
Rogers
still
low.
hope that
Rogers like in like the 50s or 60s, I think.
people
Yeah.
still hope that
Kaido's
Kid
low,
is
Big
gonna
Mom's
show up
low.
on Elbaf.
Yeah.
Cracker is the one that surprises me the most out of all of these.
No, the one that
How the
surprised me
hell-
the
Why is
most.
Cracker here?
The one that
Blackbeard's
surprised me-
not in this
People
top
like
30.
Cracker.
He's
it's
not.
weird.
How the hell did Blackbeard not make it?
Ayo, shout out to Rosinante.
Yeah, Cora's on there.
Rocinante, a
Yes.
lot of people love
Japan
him
loves
because of
him,
the
bro.
low
Dofi
backstory.
still somehow just slithered.
Dude,
Oh,
people
oh,
love
somehow,
Dofi, man.
People love Dofi, bro. People love
Dofi,
Marco.
they love
I'm
him
not,
as a
I'm
villain.
not,
Slithering, man.
I'm not
Dofi is
God
surprised
the
damn.
best
Marco is
villain.
there.
A lot of people see Dofi as the best villain in the series.
But he's not though. Like not
I,
even
then-
close.
who
So
is?
if we then look at
I know.
last year or not last year, a couple years ago, you had in the top 30, you had Odin, Kaido, Big Mom,
That's
Tyler
one
Curry,
attacks, yeah.
Yamato, fucking Momo's sister, Kiku, Reiju, you had Bartolomeo, Pudding, Roshinante again, Law, Mihawk, Kuma, Perona again, Doflamingo again,
Who was
Moria.
not in the top 30 this year? That's a
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Kuma,
wait, what?
Kuma and Bonnie not being
Boa
there.
It's been the
Boa
times with Kuma.
Hancock, Boa Hancock again, Crocodile again, Nami again, Chopper again, Sanji again, all Straw Hats, Vivi again. NL's not in it this time, but he was in there before. Bon Clay was in there.
How'd it feel?
Roger, Frankie, Uroge somehow, Killer,
Yo!
Whoa,
Kid,
alert to legend.
Apu, and Drake.
Okay, so let me give some other characters' positions. So Odin is 85.
He dropped off. He dropped
Uh,
off. hard.
Dragon
That is low. That is
Shamrock
low.
is 71.
I'm shocked.
Dragon is 69.
Oh.
Kaido is 66, and Big Mom is 63.
That
The
kind
one
of makes
that
sense, I
attacks
guess, because they
Laurel,
dropped
I
off.
guess.
Now this is Gunko is 61.
I'm not surprised.
Racist,
not
of
surprised,
course.
yeah.
She's
Blackbeard is 60.
Okay.
What's the
And
jacket?
then
Wait.
Joy-
Who's 60?
Blackbeard.
Wow.
And then right after before Blackbeard, it's Joy Boy, 59.
Yeah.
Then Roger,
Where
Yeah,
is
Roger.
Emu?
and
Where's
then
Emu?
Bartok was at 56.
Yeah,
Gomu.
Barto dropped, man. Holy shit.
Emu was
Emu is at 53.
yeah, Emu was decently high.
Akainu is at
Okay.
54.
Okay.
Lilith is at 50.
Too low.
NL is at 49.
Too low.
He dropped.
Way too low.
Yeah, he
Kizaru is
Too high.
48. King is 47. Rayleigh is 44.
Whoa, Cole, don't scroll down.
Suzanne is
Yeah, I know.
41. Yeah, you can just scroll down there. The rest of
Bro,
that.
Katakuri was
dropped.
31, dude.
Just-
Oh my
just-
God.
He
just-
dropped.
That is pretty high.
Mr.
That's pretty high.
2.
Yeah, Mr. 2 dropped.
Okay,
Probably.
Kuma
Kuma being
32.
32, okay, that
Kuma doesn't make sense because he got more since the last poll that was out, and yet he's not in the top
I
30.
wonder-
And
Yeah,
Cracker's
but-
in the top 10.
No,
Cracker's in the top 30.
How the
No,
fuck is
Future
Cracker
Admiral
doing?
Smoker, bro.
Tell,
Almost
tell
to the
me,
top
tell
30.
me why. Tell me why Smoker's 33. That doesn't make any sense.
Yo,
People
he's a
love
future
Smoker.
admiral. Of course he's
Fair.
30.
People love.
Yo,
A,
wait,
people
hold
love
on. How
Smoker.
come-
B,
how
the
come
live action.
Ragnar make it?
Yo, how
They
come
both
how
go
come
Ragnar.
Scopper Gaban's in the top 30, bro?
Yo, where's
Yeah,
the
that's
Ice
true.
Easel?
That's true.
Stopper Gaban just missed out on the top 100, I think.
What the fuck?
Wow, he's that
You
low?
should-
Damn.
All right,
think
no,
he was
this,
in the
you know what it
lower-
is? Anime watchers. They
Wait,
just got to.
let
They're
me-
not a
let
I
fan.
me-
don't
let-
like how high Uta is. I don't like how high Uta is.
Oh,
No, that was a
Jack-
given, bro. That was a
wait,
given.
wait,
Would've been-
Okay,
that was a given.
Cole
It's the other
Gaban was
text. She
102.
gets all the
Emu.
10 votes.
Yeah, I just saw it. Scopper is 102. There's
Whoa.
200
Yo, wait,
from
Captain
101.
Kuro is 55. Ayo, wait a minute.
Captain
Where's-
Kuro made it above Scopper,
Wait,
the
wait.
There were a
Mountain
bunch of
Eater
people on
Gaban.
Twitter
Bro, I'm
putting
telling you,
no,
I'm
no,
telling you,
wait,
I'm
wait,
telling you,
vote for
I'm telling you.
Scott-
It's
to vote
it's
for him.
just.
No,
You-
Cole, go back. Was that Namule made it above
No,
Scopper
hold on,
Gaban?
hold on,
Who?
hold on. This is a real crime.
Oh,
We got
Namu. Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Kuro.
It is Namue. Or Namu.
We got-
Yeah, Namu.
We got Captain Kuro in the top 60, but no Don Krieg. Where the fuck is Don Krieg?
brother.
I will
there's-
say,
there's
Live
a
action
bunch of
ruined it,
X
man. They
about
cut him out.
Pooling
I will
votes
say
together to get specific
Bartolomeo
characters
having number
high.
56 is kind of ironic.
Oh.
Nice
Sure.
call.
Spandam.
Nice call.
People like Spandam.
People do like
I'm,
Spandam.
I'm
it's
kind of,
weird.
I kind of did, yeah, but I expected Big Mom and Kaido to drop it.
Miss
Yeah, I'm
Golden
surprised
Week, I think,
they're
was
still in the
boosted by the
60s.
live action. Miss
I'm,
Golden Week-
I'm also surprised
You think?
Bonnie.
Shit.
I'm surprised Bonnie's 46. Again, like with Kumo, after
Yeah, she's
Egghead,
too
she's
low.
not higher.
She's-
Damn.
She's
So
way
I
too
I
think
think
low.
she
lost
has
a
done
bunch of
fuck
votes
all,
from
and she's
voting-
still in the top
from
100. That's
voting
insane,
it,
bro.
right?
I think it's
Sorry.
like partially just because of people don't
So
like
cool.
Gear 5 Bonnie.
Ulti?
They don't-
Disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Ulti needs a
Would
lot
you
more
say
sauce.
that? Would you
So-
say that Dragon is the biggest like potential man in One Piece?
No, because
Yeah.
it's not over yet. Like he's gonna do some shit. It's gonna happen. Trust.
I would say
Wouldn't it?
He
I've been
will.
hearing that
Trust.
for years. I've been hearing that for years.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say
so
something.
far
His
in the
shit is
story
literally
as it
Final
stands,
War
it kind
shit.
of is.
Like Dragon's activity is gonna be Final War. So we're not until we get. If Dragon does nothing the entire Final War, talk to me.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Kawamatsu
It
made
does
it
not-
above Scopper Kaban.
I
Hey, yo,
I
the
know.
Kung Fu
Kung
Gun.
Fu
Oh, the
Dude
Sunny's only
Kong
at
is
90?
good, but they're
Fuck.
goated,
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Sunny's low.
Iceberg.
Well,
Fucking
hell
Pellet
somehow, bro.
86.
Hell somehow.
Caesar
Damn.
Bone is like
Another
against
Haru,
Castino, bro.
Shushu, Hongo, Rebecca, Fujitora. Oh, Hongo's slid on there? Really?
Karu
Um,
He's got cool
Sachi,
design.
Are
Margaret,
you serious?
Daimon,
No, don't
Stussy.
How, why,
Ivankov is number
100.
100, bro. You got in.
Yeah.
The top 100.
how the fuck? Isha's
Eva
at
rounds off the
95.
100. Damn. Okay.
How is,
Isha 95
how is Captain
surprises me.
Kuro 55?
If you scroll down a little
in
more,
One Piece?
Cole, they've got the results for
because people
101 to
wanted
200.
Kuro
They do?
in
Okay,
there.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
There were like a bunch of people that grouped together to
Christ.
get Kuro voted high.
Oh, here we
So
go.
he-
Just organized.
Yeah,
There you go.
101 to
Okay,
200. Laboon.
Yo,
Laboon
Gabon-
just missed out.
Scopper is
Gabon
102. That's
He's
crazy.
that far
Laboon,
different from Rayleigh. He's kind of
Senor
crazy.
Pink, Pedro. Okay, so this is Otama, Iri, Wiper.
Yo, Rosie
Saint,
massively dropped off. Damn.
Yo, killing him is 109.
Killing him? Yeah, I guess so.
No, Panda
EGG,
Man.
Hello
Just
Betty,
random
Panda
fuck.
Man.
Yo, look where Rouge is, bro.
Look at the Rose, bro. 120, bro.
120. And he
So
was
it's
in
only his
the
arc, bro.
last time.
Damn, look at Vegapunk. Not even had an entire arc that went through manga and anime.
Yep.
Not that much love at all for Dr.
Nope.
Vegapunk. He's in
How-
the
how
normal.
is
Damn.
the-
I mean, to be
How-
fair,
Ayo,
when-
Ayo, look at number 135 though.
Lilith, I think,
No.
is the highest version of
No,
Vegapunk
no,
because we
no,
all
Fish
know.
how-
Woman
how-
Nami beat
Fucking
Momonosuke,
kid, of
right?
course.
No, how the fuck is the Morrow Black in the top 200? How is this?
Ayo, how
How is
how
this
Bro,
dude-
people love
Because he
this
showed
dude.
up again as kid.
Yeah,
Momo
yeah,
lost
yeah.
to Fish Woman Nami. That's
Panda
kind
Man,
of
shouts to him. Panda Man, he's top 112. Good shit. Panda Man, we
He
see you,
used
bro.
to be 100. Used to be
Yo, how
100.
are you
slow
gonna feel,
down.
Cole, if Gin and Sanji have that Conqueror's cocky
Yo,
flesh?
people
We'll see.
hate, yo,
I'm
people
ready for that
hate
shit.
Rainbow, bro.
Game
100
comes
Revo's not
out
getting that
with
love.
that
Yo,
hockey.
Bellamy's still on the top 150. I don't know how. Foxy, to this day,
Yeah.
is in the top
Oh, that's
150.
Yo, look
Roll
at
the
the
Creed's at
155.
157.
yo,
Nah, he's way too low. What the hell?
Correa
look-
barely since, so Correa's your 150 spot.
She's at her age.
look where Gosling is.
Oh, true.
Ah.
Good, yeah, good point. There we go.
Look where Raul
Hey,
is.
yo,
165.
Bro, look at this right here, yo. 169, Yamato side boob. That's a fucking flex.
Wow.
Once and also 69, great number. Great number.
Ayo,
Great
Raul
number.
is too low, bro.
Lafitte only 170? Oh,
Yo,
shameful.
yo,
You guys
yo,
aren't ready
yo,
for
yo,
Lafitte.
Yo,
Yo,
Harald is not loved.
Yeah, well, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, we
Lafitte,
we
Lafitte.
had a lot of discussions.
Yo,
That
yo,
makes sense.
Okay,
He's not
I'm
ready.
going to assume that a lot of this is because it hasn't been shown the anime yet. All right, that's why
Yeah.
the bond is he's not getting
Yeah.
as glazed enough yet.
Yo,
That's why.
maybe.
Hey,
Also, when you-
Gerald is neck and neck with Thatch. The man killed in a flashback. We don't
When
need
you
that.
think
But
about it,
that's
lie
G, though.
is Herald somehow.
this
So-
poll is out of like 1,500 named characters, so this is still
Also,
pretty number-wise.
Is Ethan the highest Gorosei that we've seen?
Bro,
Probably.
Yo,
How,
Cole,
yo,
look at
how,
180
Samurai
look at
theme is what
181.
is there.
Look at 181.
how is Rio Nosuke in this list?
People love Rinosuke, bro. Yo, Rinosuke is he's a legend. He's a
Yo,
legend.
any
yo,
any character that has a name is in this poll.
Yo, look at bro. Look where
Hey, that's crazy.
Hey,
Right
Quinn
here,
is way too low.
that's here. Hyrule about to change up.
Yeah,
Hyrule about to
Queen got
change up
low, I'm
hella quick,
surprised.
bro.
Where's his number?
He's
Queen is way too low.
195.
Oh, dude.
Homeboy about to shoot up through the fucking list.
I
He's
wasn't
gonna
expecting-
end up in the top
Arena
10
making
next
the top
time.
200.
I wasn't expecting the gatekeeper to be Rouge. I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie.
Rouge and then Kuina. That's
Jesus. God damn. Also, Wanda 198, and yet Carrot again is just fucking in the top 30.
Hey, Momongo 194.
Carrot's
man.
gonna be top 10 for no good reason whatsoever.
Bro,
Nah, I think Uta might have her this time.
Bro, how the hell is
Uta will
how the
have
hell
her
is-
for
The furries gotta sort out their
the
issues, bro.
Ano votes.
how the hell
They're
is
strong,
Conjuro-
Cole. They're strong. They're strong
how
in their
the-
ways.
How the hell is Conjuro still in this list?
You know what? Give me a second. I need. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask the furries.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
You summon,
Wait,
you
wait,
summoning
wait, I
him,
just
the
know-
dark
Yeah,
one,
yeah, yeah.
I just noticed.
I'm gonna summon the furries.
the black magic. He who shall not be named.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right
Yeah.
here, take a picture of Carrie real quick. I'll be like, yo, so furries, how is Carrie in the top 30, but Wanda's not?
All right, while we wait for response, you guys want to see some awesome art of Loki that I got from Anime NYC?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I just noticed Bogard wasn't in the top 200.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have a name. now.
Respectfully, he's not a named character.
He's not a
obviously.
named character.
You're not able to vote
Be
for him.
gone.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Oh.
You're king. Bogart
Yo,
is
that-
actually
You're
filler.
fired. That's
You got
actually-
this.
Yo,
You got this
he's
from that one
fake.
guy. He like does the creepy,
Hold on a second,
not
Admiral.
creepy, the intensity.
What
One
Bogart?
piece
What
art.
do you mean, my king, bro?
Yeah,
What
I
about
got it from
Lightning
Bro,
McGuy? Where's Lightning McGuy at?
Don't lie.
Yo,
Don't lie.
this is
True.
awesome.
Oh, true. Where's Lightning McGuy? Hold on.
Where is
Wait a minute.
Lightning McGuy?
Yo, everyone, shut the hell up. Where is he? Where's the goat?
Hey, listen, man. A lot of people are just too low tier to see a flash of lightning. That's
Also,
all it
Sheik is
is.
130. Yo, god damn, that's so sad.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. Also, is it ironic that the top 10 of the poll is just the Straw Hats? Like the top 10
No, I
is just the
mean,
Straw
No,
Hats.
that's
is
what it
what
usually
I mean,
is.
They're
we're-
grandfathered in, man. That shit's not gonna change.
Bro,
It's not. Well,
ask-
it's not
ask-
the top. It's not,
That's just
it's
how
not,
Japan is.
It's not
like,
the top
ask
10.
any-
The top 30 haven't yet been decided in their positions.
They're being
Oh,
decided.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
in
positions are
We'll
in
find
there,
that out
but
tomorrow.
they're in the 30. Then
All
that's all
right,
that
I'm
matters.
I'm gonna find out from the
that is how
furries soon enough.
that is
Furries,
how
let's
Japan
play.
rolls.
Summon Greg. Greg
wait.
will come
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Ask-
shadow.
One
Like, ask
Piece
Cole-
furry fans or for furries.
Ask Cole, ask any Magi fan how the fucking Japanese audience loved the Helmet Toron arc. Where we
Yeah,
spent
yeah,
way
yeah.
too much
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
We
to be fair,
It's the
I'm
same thing with
happy.
Toriko.
I'm happy Zebek is in the top 30 because again after the
People
that
love
flashback,
Zebek, man.
yeah, people love Zebek.
Same for
But,
Loki.
that makes me again going back to the Kuma thing. Like why is he not higher?
Yeah,
Hey, Zebek's a great guy.
Kuma
Also,
not being
people-
in the
we're
top
gonna find out from
30
furries
after
in a
the
few minutes.
flashback
Pe-
is
peop-
surprising.
Loki
Ziz, did
being
you
the top-
forget that death completes a man? Kuma
Cole,
didn't
you
die.
forgotta- You forgot to tag Tekken, bro. He'd be the expert on this.
I ain't doing that. Shut the fuck
Loki
up.
being
true,
the top
true.
30.
Someone's gonna
Tekken-
have
Real
to
quick.
make
Hey,
All
a
right,
hey,
on
hey,
that
hey,
note,
hey,
on
hey.
that note, I need Perry there real quick. Some donations. All right, I need Perry that.
All right,
Uh,
Perry now.
Joe Muse went over for $5. Cole, the next reaction into Bleach next episode might be legendary. Good episode. Hold
I'm 2
we
episodes
might
behind. Don't
need
spoil
a
it.
new tier list
Yeah,
after
no
this.
spoilers.
All right, good.
No
Yeah, no
spoilers.
spoilers.
Yeah,
I'm
we're not
I'm
gonna
good
talk
for
about that.
Not seen.
Yeah.
I
After
I
that,
know
we
I
have-
know the last episode that happened was Kenpachi stuff, which I haven't seen. I'm excited.
Because that episode was fire. That show was good.
Cole, are you still
Look at you
doing,
guys,
though.
anime,
JD
are
didn't
you
like
still
it,
doing
bro.
anime tonight?
Huh?
Are you still doing anime stream tonight, or delaying it?
Yes. No, I'm still doing. No, I'm still doing stream tonight.
Right, okay.
Tonight also I need to drive to the airport, drop somebody off. So I need to wait. I need to be up at like 5 o'clock anyway. So you might.
Do an airport
Oh,
stream.
no problem. Like I barely had any sleep today. Holy fuck! I can't sleep right now. My sleep is like not good right
You should
now.
be like
Either way, it's
Batman,
fine.
take micro naps.
Honestly. Okay, Ruba, much over the 10 bucks again. Headcanon. Mythical fruits have a higher ceiling, thus they have a white scarf. Same as Luffy. Once he's gear 4, Lucci's fruit has a lower ceiling, thus his awakening has the black scarf. Right.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah,
and then
potentially.
other
Kinda what I
mythicals
was
have
saying,
higher ceilings than
The
each other.
ranking, yeah, the tiers.
Shadow, much over the F5. Resident Power Scale over here. Speaking of gimmicks, let's not forget that Oda said in the Road to Laugh Tale volume that Gear 5 Luffy gets stronger the more he laughs. He said that?
Yeah, he did say that.
He might have said that.
I mean, if you really want to take that seriously, sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's serious or not. I really don't.
Like it's kind of like, oh my god, what's boy from Phantom Troop that spins his arm? Phaeton? No, not Phaeton.
Thanks.
Finks.
Oh, yeah, Sphinx. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sphinx.
it's like Finks. Every time he rotates his arm, he gets stronger. Like every laugh Luffy laughs, he gets like incrementally stronger.
He hasn't really been
remember-
laughing much in the last couple chapters, so
How many arm swings does Finks need to beat Meruem, bro?
A lot. He's not gonna get that much time.
can he
but
swing them
Years of
enough
swinging, years of
before he's
revving.
dead?
Yeah.
his arms will spin off before he reaches that level.
The resident Luffy hater. What's up, dude? We have one donation. Actually, we have two donations. More gimmicks for that bum Luffy. Who's surprised? That's the first donation. Then we have Luffy tapped out of Gear 5 and join Ace. You're a joke. There it is. He hates Luffy. He can't stand him. He hates Gear 5.
Join Ace. That's fucking crazy.
All right, Shadows says again at $5. You just contradict two things. You say don't use other shonen tropes to One Piece, but you say you still have Dragon Ball. You still have Dragon above Luffy till they meet cause of shonen trope. Yeah. I mean, of course.
To be fair, you are wavering.
That's a shonen trope. I mean, again, right now, because Dragon, in terms of his port, we have no feats for Dragon, but Dragon's gonna be the top 10. So how do I gauge him with no feats? I have to use portrayal. I have to. I have no choice.
Yeah,
really.
but you also have been wavering. You also haven't been admitting.
Yeah,
this last
I've been wavering, of
latter
course,
half
yeah.
of the arc.
But again, it's like if Dragon has no feats, but we have to power scale Dragon, then how do you power scale Dragon who has no feats?
I would say if
Portrayal.
admirals are talking about him, I would say he's probably around admiral as a start.
He could be, or he could be even higher than that because he has to, he's involved with it. That's why I say, like, in terms of the tropes, I have to apply it to Dragon because we have nothing really. But like I said before, too, after this arc,
Well,
I
you
could
can
see
also
him
do
being higher,
Sabo. You can do
Luffy being
you can
stronger
do
than
the-
Dragon.
You can use
Hey,
the
yo,
character throw up thing where it's like,
What if when Emu returns to the Holy Land, instead of Blackbeard, which everyone's expecting, we just see Dragon like sitting in a chair waiting for him in his room?
that's a possibility too. Again, unlike what happened at the Reverie, the wins will actually matter this time. Like Emu gets
Dragon
into his throne
won.
room and like there's wins.
Yeah, Dragon beats Emu 1v1.
No,
I mean-
feel it. I feel as though people use two metrics to like gauge Dragon. It's either he's somewhere between Garp and Luffy, or you could just compare him to Sabo.
Yeah.
Wherever you have it.
Maybe
Sabo.
like, I was like he's stronger than Sabo, but that's just my assumption for the
There you
time
go.
being. It's like, but let's look at this. It's like, okay, like maybe like I could surmise maybe a few feats. Like maybe he summoned the storm that saved Luffy from Buggy. Maybe we do have that wind cannon that
Right.
kind of cuts through the go
Wind
out junk
blast.
area.
Wind blast.
I mean, like, that's it really. Like I don't like. Is there anything else I'm missing right now?
The hypothetical Rio Soken claw.
Oh
could be,
yeah, like he has to
you know,
be soaking like Sabo. Okay, but
Yeah.
it was again. It's like that's what's like with Dragon. I have to use other shit in order to try and gauge him accurately. That's all I can do.
Aki Inu and said, so
Otherwise,
Luffy,
I
you
just don't
have
scale Dragon at
Haki.
all.
Well, Aki Inu says you have Haki just like him, so there's the idea that he might have Conqueror's Haki.
Which inherently is very
cons-
shaky.
Akainu considers like the son of Dragon more of a threat than the son of Roger, interestingly enough.
I don't
Which
think
still hasn't
I,
been
He
explained.
was more after Luffy than after Ace. Like he wanted to kill Luffy first, for whatever reason.
He did.
probably has some kind of like
Maybe
past
because
with
Dragon was a Marine before.
He brings
And he feels
disgrace
like he
probably to
betrayed
the
him,
Marines,
Yeah, but we know there was no personal relationship there.
Yet.
Yeah, we don't know. We just don't
think
know.
in totality,
I-
Dragon
like-
just quit.
I do want there to be something because again, he said something, but maybe it could also just be simply as, oh, he was a Marine, he was Garp's kid, and yet he left the Marine, and now he's a revolutionary. Fuck him.
Smoker will get Kakurasaki infusion.
I
No,
would
he
love
won't.
that. I would love if he has Awakening, the first Logia Awakening. That'd be great.
Bro,
Like-
imagine like the black smoke, bro.
No, here's what I want to ask you guys. If Smoker becomes an admiral in the future, do you guys prefer White Serpent or White Dragon?
White Serpent.
A win and no.
Ooh.
White Serpent.
I feel like Dragon is already taken by. I think I prefer Dragon honestly, but I
no,
think
where is Dragon taken among the admirals?
Not many admirals, but Monkey D Dragon. I feel like like Monkey D Dragon, White Dragon.
But we have
The White Serpent.
we have dragon, we have serpent, we have rat, and we
Yellow
have,
monkey,
sheep.
red dog, blue pheasant,
A White Serpent.
green bull, purple tiger, white serpent. White serpent is kind of nice. I don't know that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
White Serpent. Man.
there's also you're forgetting.
Wait, would it be
brown
white
pi-
serpent or would it be gray dragon?
No, it would be white.
It depends,
probably.
because white is usually the coloration of smoke, but
Yeah. Also,
Okay, yeah,
you
you don't see what
forgot.
I'm saying
There are 3 others that you forgot, Cole.
pink
brown,
pig.
brown pig,
Brown
pink
pig.
rabbit,
Oh,
pink
yeah.
rabbit, and black
Black
horse.
horse.
I forgot black horse
yeah,
entirely.
Black horse,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hey,
we
he's top
have
10,
that.
bro. How can you forget about him?
We have
He's dog shit.
dragon, we have serpent,
He's the
we
zombie
have rat,
man of the quote unquote
we-
admirals.
we have
This man
rat,
is
and
losing
we
to
have
Morgans
sheep.
in the information battle like every day.
What's wrong with Zombie Man?
Oh
By the
yeah,
way,
you weren't here for the last time. We had S class debate.
We did.
by the way,
All right, let me see one real quick. Let me
ahead.
see what the furs say. Okay, so furries. So far the furs are saying. Okay, let's see what they say here.
Summon.
They're
Bring
saying.
them forth.
Well, I think it's. I think that is because Carrot has way more screen time than Wanda. Bunny girls are cute. Dog girls are ugh. Like, okay, like she got the whole damn snout.
I guess.
Zigar says Carrot is
I
a straw hat.
guess.
That's why. Carrot's a straw hat.
God damn! Even to this day, man. To this day,
bro.
they don't let up.
This stuff first sees carrots. Oh, is that a Pokemon? Oh,
That's
fucking
low
Christ,
punny.
bro.
Yeah, it's up there
Alright,
with
whatever.
one of the.
I listen, whatever. And then
like-
we have no idea. I like Wanda design wise over Carrot, but Carrot did get some development screen time over Wanda. Carrot being in 3 arcs. Okay, so screen time and no one likes the snout. Apparently.
I imagine Cole is gonna wake up or he's gonna be up at 3 a.m. one morning and then go back to this tweet and see some egregious shit on there and has to make a video on it. Yo, the fucking
Ooh.
One Piece furry fans are out of control.
Yes, this is good. Smart.
He puts a snout on his
Sometimes
face.
it's my for content
with
creation.
He has a snout on just for the vid.
This thumbnail artist going wild again, huh?
He already is, dude. It's like I'm doing work for
Crackers, you get.
video game content too, and I have the One Resident Evil thing coming on with Rebecca. The sketch is looking nice. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yo, they're saying the Mihawk fans stuffed the ballots. What is this?
I mean, there were
Meow was in top three last time too, right?
They did last time.
He was in last year with Crocodile.
but they
yeah.
got
Yeah, see?
removed, so it should
No,
be.
he was 31
accurate.
last year, I think.
Yeah, he was up there.
If you remember
Yeah,
during the halftime votings for this poll, he just missed out on the top 30. Jinbei knocked him out.
Yeah.
Yes, he was He was
okay,
31.
okay. Well,
He was
yeah, I
31.
forgot that entirely.
Yes.
Top 30's full.
Hey man, the
Yeah,
Mihawk
yeah.
fans, we came out in droves. We had to support our boy.
Yeah, I guess you guys just come in there, just the ballot box, using the alt accounts, using the
Cracker, man. How did
emulators
he
to try and
get
fake
in?
it. The votes.
Yeah,
I
Again,
get
people
it.
like
I don't
Cracker,
get-
man. They really
Yes,
love
I
Cracker.
don't get how
my-
enough people like him to get him in the top 30.
My biggest surprise in the top 30 is not Cracker or anyone else. It's fucking Kid. How is Kid there?
Cole,
Nah,
Cole,
man.
this
No,
is
it
what we
makes
Kid
haven't
has a
seen.
lot of fans.
Another
Kid
time.
has-
Because he was out last time too.
It is understandable. Cracker
Yeah,
is just a
Cracker
wild
is
card.
not.
How is
Right,
Kid
yeah,
understandable?
Honestly, for me, the biggest issue outside of Carrot is people overhype the shit out of Perona. Like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all be glazing the shit out of
Easy,
Perona.
easy, Cole.
She-
You're
Like,
entering a
Perona
realm
is
that you have
overrated
no
as
idea.
fuck, dude.
In Japan, she is probably the
Overrated.
most no, she's the most popular girl in Japan outside of the Straw Hats.
Ain't no way, dude. Okay,
He-
outside the
he
Straw Hats,
is.
outside the Straw Hats, wait, is she more popular than Boa Hancock or Uta?
In Japan, yeah.
People-
Oh,
Ja-
I don't know.
the
No.
It's her
There's no way.
personality too, Cole. That you have to consider.
Cole, you have to
They
understand.
love the
Japanese,
gothic Lolita design.
No, Kyle,
Japanese,
I never had a gothic girlfriend. Never.
the Japanese
even
love
so.
Gonna
goth.
anime YNC.
They love goth.
And grab me a
They
goth
just-
girl?
they
Bet.
fucking-
I mean, you probably would have found one.
I probably would have. But at the same time, Perona's eyes are so fucking terrifying, bro. Like, her eyes freak me though. Like, she
what?
has her eyes are scary.
I know why
man.
you hate her. I know why you hate her.
Scary eyes, dude.
I know why you hate
It's the
her.
fear.
She has the eyes of Rock Lee. That's why you don't like her.
Mate. Ooh. He could be on point, boys. He's gonna snipe that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
if it
Coulda
is
sniped
something
that.
related, if it's something related to Naruto or to Hiro Mashima, he instantly doesn't like it.
maybe,
Cole,
maybe.
I did
No.
watch
I like.
Hitsuga.
I love Naruto Part 1, but Rocky's fucking trash. That character sucks dick.
I mean,
Massive
you
cock.
have a
Alright.
sex
Speaking
video
of,
for him for a reason.
Yeah, he's dog shit. What's up?
Speaking of characters that are dog shit, I did watch the Hitsugaya video. Were you hinting at when you were talking about him being the potential man? Is Megumi sucks in the works?
That pretty much. That
But I'm
pretty
working
much
on
on
chat.
that.
But chat will get a video. That's for sure.
Further on that.
Wait. How
James-
did
Wait, I thought you said Chad wasn't worth doing a video on.
No.
yeah?
He changed his mind. But further on that, James has made a response video to this.
He probably has. I mean, he said he was
James
going
I
to.
mean, I've seen a few responses to this.
Yeah, I've
I've
seen
seen a
people
few
react to. Well, I've
responses.
seen people react to, but I heard people react to it.
His biggest thing that he
Okay.
argues
Yes.
against your thing
Uh,
is basically in the writing scenario. What was he supposed to do in a lot of these matchup things? It's
yeah, that's the point.
his
Though.
argument. His argument is that
For
these
1 point.
moments, especially like arguments like with the eyes and stuff, any character in those situations would have lost and would have fumbled, and that's why those aren't L's.
No, they are L's. Unfortunately, they are L's. Like again, like you can semantically and say, okay, X, Y, and Z, but L, sure, you can. But at the same time, like even without the eyes and moments, you still have to finagle situations to where, and it's unfortunate too. But with Hitsugaya, it's never to the point where he lives up to the hype even against other characters, right? Like Haribel, Kang Do, Basby, Gerard Val. It's like, what do you want me to do? It's like if Kubo writes in that way, it's not my fucking fault for pointing out what he's done. That's just what the record shows, you know? It's like, don't write in that way then, Kubo. How about you give him some more, some. What?
The problem comes from the other characters just constantly talking about his potential, and then if they didn't talk about his potential so much, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the issue. It's like Hitsugaya has the potential to be blah 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 blah, and then his first win is against Xiaolong Kufang, who was one of Grimjo's lackeys, and then after that win, there's like a blood geyser. It's like, what the fuck is this? Are you serious? He can't even put down Loopy for good.
He
What
also
the fuck?
he also is one of those people that you mentioned in the video where it's like because of interference from other cats, stuff like Loopy and Haribel, he counts as a win.
Oh, that's bullshit.
He counts as a win.
That's bullshit. That's
I
fucking
posted his
bullshit.
response
That's
in the
bullshit.
garden. You can watch on
That's
your own
actual,
time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll probably watch that.
That's a win.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'll probably watch on stream at some point. But it's like I need to get the other because people donated a lot of shit for me, so I need.
I got
once
you.
we never
I got
touch
you.
$1,000, we watch them.
We got you. We got
Yeah, I
you.
get that.
My goodness.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm gonna listen. I will get to those at some point. Is that I get it. Like, yeah, in terms of what Hitsugaya is like, in terms of the semantics of it, is it fair to give him L's? You can argue in a way, no, because like everyone take L's there. Though I would argue though, like if you have Byakuya or Kenpachi, I don't think they take the L's. I mean, like not, or at least not in the same way, like not in the same severity too.
Right. Because he also talks about that with the Gerard fight, where it's like at the end of the day, they all were jumping Gerard, and it took them all to do something like that. So
But
he kinda
remember,
argues.
But for Hitsugaya, it's a repeated pattern of it's not just one thing. It's a consistent trend with the character, right? Like when the character is a zombie, he performs better. It's like, brother, okay, like he performs better. It's like
He said
that was
when he's in
assistance from
zombie
Ryan, bro.
form, that's like Hitsugaya at his peak that everyone's referring to. That's him like not holding back. That's like the idea of what he's living up to his potential.
You could argue, yeah,
and
true.
Is what
True.
he like counters with that thing.
I mean, I've been saying for a while he's basically the Megumi Fushiguro of
Oh,
Bleach.
he also says
y'all
if
gotta
you're
stop
counting,
100K, please. But
he's also saying,
Bro,
if you
there's probably
count-
anime onlys watching the stream. Chill out.
I don't know if they are real, but I'm trying to. What's up?
He also says if you count Mayuri beating him in the zombie form, you also have to count in all those different realities in the Mayuri fight with him. He wins and kills Mayuri
No, what?
What?
because in the drug
didn't
hallucination
happen.
state where he has all those different
No.
Yeah.
We're giving him the hallucinogenic wins, dude.
Are we sure?
Nah.
This isn't
That is
rage
the
bait.
most-
This sounds like rage bait.
I guess he's
No,
getting
he's
the
being
multiverse
serious. He's
win.
being
I
dead
can
ass.
have a
like,
dream of me beating a Prime Mike Tyson in a fucking boxing match. No, that's not a win.
Listen, the video's there.
That's not
man.
a win.
You can
Wait,
see it.
wait,
yourself.
let
It
me
ain't
let-
worth
Cole.
watching.
That's crazy.
Let me-
Hey, that's
let me-
nuts.
Cole, you have to do a response video too.
Response to the response.
This
It's
is
just
my response
lowering
video
the
to James
bar
Hansen.
for
That
Hitsugaya
shit's crazy.
just so he could
have-
win, man.
I have a question.
Just
Fuck
just
no,
farm,
bro.
just
Fuck no.
farm,
Fuck
farm the
no.
responses, bro. Farm the responses
have-
for
Farm
more
the
content.
responses.
Fuck no, dude. What? What the fuck? Ain't no way James said that, bro. Ain't no way
Hey,
James.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
every time he
you're
killed
saying-
Myri within his own within his own ayahuasca trip, those are actual dubs. Fuck out of it.
Because
We ain't
I
leaving
think
out.
it was the idea around if he
Fanfic.
because Mayuri can after a while get the dub, then all those different universes should be his dubs because he
It's
gets
not a
Mayuri.
different universe. The dude
universes,
just
though. It's
tripping.
inside
He's
his
on
mind.
shrooms. All right, he gave him shrooms, so he thought that he'd win, and in reality, he was losing. The entire time, he was literally catatonic. He was, "Ugh," and then he just collapses. What the fuck? There is no way, bro. Are you crazy? Mine turned into a vegetable. Then he stabbed his ass, and that was it. Nah,
you know what that- you know what that is?
Cole, if you want the optimal way to do this, advertise this for your Patreon. On Patreon tonight, watch the James Hansen response and then post it on YouTube like 2 weeks later.
I mean, there's
I mean,
bigger
yeah.
things to focus on during the
Yo,
show.
Cole.
Probably not those any two fucking shows, man. What's up?
Cole. Do you know what analogy you can do to debunk that? You can literally say that what Mayuri did to Hitsugaya is basically what Jabber did to Zanka. That's literally what he did.
That's
Oh
so
shit,
true.
that is actually true. That's actually 100% true.
That's true.
Big
No,
facts,
that's true.
actually. That's big facts.
Yeah.
That's like spot on. Yeah,
He also says that you
I'm really
underrate
good at
the
making
Fullbringers way too
analogies.
much.
that's good.
Yes.
No, the Fullbringers are trash.
Also,
I'm
what do you
sorry.
say? Well,
He
wait, hold on.
He
What is-
said
there's a-
you
happy.
you for years have been underrating the Fullbringers, so he thinks
They're
that
trash.
when
The
you like
Fullbringers are
remembered
trash.
last minute, he's like you gotta give him like a clear dub on that one. But
No.
If we're talking
the
about
fuck?
full
No,
bringers,
I mean,
are we
I
talking
did, but,
about
like, it's
chat
like a-
specifically?
It's like a LeBron James bubble dub. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Who cares? Like, it's there.
That's like
but,
LeBron James beating LeVar Ball, bro. Do you
Let,
count
let-
that
let me
shit?
ask you guys. What's
Hold
the
on, time out.
worst-
What's that one Fullbringer girl's name? Because he likes her. I forgot her name.
what the
Oh, yeah,
Ruka?
Ruka.
Riru,
Yeah,
okay.
Ruka. Yeah.
Yeah.
James likes
Him and
Ruka quite a
Joten
bit.
have her at like number one.
Oh, my fucking god! They
he
no,
was very
number
happy
one.
that she came back in
Let-
the
let-
anime.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I remember, Cole. This was like years ago.
How is Ruka
You,
number
James
one when
Hansen-
you literally have girls like Yororichi, Orihime,
Tsundere.
Matsumoto,
No,
Candice
Cole, I
Catnip?
remember this.
How? Oh, whatever.
I remember this shit. It was you,
I have-
James Hansen, and Joten in like a J Room episode like years ago on Twitch, and you guys were talking
Probably.
about this. Him and Joten both had Riruka and Bambietta in their top 5, and you were outraged.
Because this shit's fucking trash, bro.
I have a question. In you guys' opinion,
Ruka Bleach.
which is the worst character? in
Careful,
Bleach?
Cole. You might get spoiled.
No, I'm
just
fine.
the-
I'm fine.
It's
I'm
the
fine.
Gothic Lolita, bro.
Just type
it's that
Ruka
style.
in.
Wait. What's her name? Giselle? Is that her name?
Hell no.
Who?
No, I
Giselle
was asking what's the
is the
worst
zombie
character
girl,
in
no?
Bleach?
The worst
What's the-
character in Bleach? Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Worst
I
character.
mean,
Bleach.
Giselle.
Chad.
Giselle's a.
I
crap,
guess
no?
it kind of
Chad.
has to be
It's
Chad
Chad.
because
Chad.
man
Yeah.
gets like so
It's-
much
it's-
glaze
it's
in the
Chad.
beginning of
What
the
the fuck?
story. The memeage,
Oh,
I
I
never
wouldn't
thought
call
he
him
could
the
lose.
worst.
And then like he just doesn't have anything significant after his fight with the
wait,
Afro
Ryuka,
guy.
I think I said before in that stream, I think she could be top 20 worthy, but she's not top 10 worthy. There are girls
No,
just
she's
blow
top
out of the
10 for
water. You know, she's top, maybe top 20, but she's not top
Alright.
10.
Cole,
Um,
I have her
Ruka,
top
or
5.
Bombietta?
Bambietta.
All right, fair enough.
Ruka. Bambietta's gonna kill
What the
you.
fuck is this, Reddit? I'm joining. Get out of here. All right.
Anyway, Cole,
Yeah,
I have
Reddit's
a
doing their own thing now.
regarding back to One Piece. I have a banger
Yeah.
tweet for you. You might want to tweet this. It's in the garden.
Yes.
Oh my God!
He
Not
should
this.
become the
Ah,
Haruji
yes.
fan. I'm good.
Become a
become a-
No,
Haruji
thank you.
fan.
If I
Yeah.
gotta be Blackbeard, I'll be Blackbeard. I'll be
Bro, I
Blackbeard.
told everyone for a long ass time, the Giants are the real deal. Always not fucking around. In comes Sairuden with the goddamn gigaton punch, which I will do for a scaling video, and bada bing, bada boom. All of a sudden, dub.
Hey, where's my
I
long,
don't
where's my
think this
long
is-
leg and
fan.
long arm upscale? I
Wait,
need
Bro,
some. I
you know
need
what's
them to
you
get
know what's hilarious? In the
Ooh,
last
Dale
attack,
upscale. Ooh.
like Hairuden has no hockey, nothing. Like it's all Loki and Luffy. Haruden's like, fuck it, we ball too, and he just
Let's do it.
matches the sauce
I-
with
I
no
get-
hockey.
I
It's
get-
like
I
King
just
Punch
don't-
getting upscale too, man.
Yeah, the King Punch, bro.
I just want to ask you guys, like, where is Hairuden among the Giants? Because I only have like a few above Hairuden.
Among
If
the
he keeps going,
Giants,
he's gonna be
like,
above Dorian Broggy.
No,
Like if
no,
he keeps
no,
going.
no, because I'm saying
top
the
four,
only ones.
maybe?
The only ones that I have above Hairuden among the Giants are Harold, Loki, Dory, Brogy, and maybe Jaro and Joro in their primes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
But
Yeah, that's fair.
at this rate, if he
Kyron-
continues, he's definitely I think gonna be above Dorian Broggy.
Is he stronger than where Yaro is right now?
Yes.
He's gotta get past
Yes.
Mr.
Yaru's an old
first.
man. He's
yeah,
he's
right
he's,
now,
he's
old
ancient.
man.
Yeah.
Rule probably. Yeah.
So you're
I mean, Ja
basically
Rule,
saying,
you pulled a sword out of his skull
mean-
and he's dead.
I mean, to be
So-
honest
so-
with you, we don't even know in his prime if he was stronger or they were stronger than Dorian Broggy. Dorian Broggy might have surpassed them even in their
but
primes.
let me ask you this. So among the living, it would be Loki number 1. Let's
Yes.
just say Dory and Brogy are tied at number 2. Is Hairuden
Yes.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be
Yes.
3 now. He
I mean,
might be
okay,
three.
maybe
I would think it's-
maybe
Saul,
if the okay,
Saul,
well,
maybe.
no, fuck that.
No,
Saul,
no,
you crazy?
no,
Hell no.
I mean, he had
Oh,
hockey and shit.
Vice
too.
Admiral.
I'll go fly. Fuck. Hell no.
Oh, so you don't
but
care
I will
about
say
that
this.
Saul feed?
Nah,
but,
Saul with hockey is losing to Hairuden with no hockey, guaranteed. But all right, for fucking
He's
facts,
probably
big
4
facts.
current.
The only other Giants I would say could be stronger than Hairuden though are the Galila boys that are frozen. Maybe those
Alright,
guys
well,
are some
yeah,
OD
sure.
dudes, but we have no idea
Yeah,
about
but-
how about.
I mean, do
about
we
that
count? Okay,
Do we count them as a group or individuals? Because
No, like maybe there
Do
could
we-
be
do
like one
we-
guy in there that could be like OD or 2.
Do we then also
Yeah,
count
maybe
like
like
any
4 or
of the
5.
numbers as well? Like
Yeah, the
Nah.
numbers, bro.
Like artificial, nah.
I
And
have-
even still, we go. They're all we get Hairuden, all of them.
Oh, okay. So let me
I don't know
ask
that.
you this: we
They are, of
assert-
course. Come on.
we ascertain where he is among the Giants. Which is a character that we would compare him to combat capability like directly? Like
What, Haruden?
Dorian Broggy. What
no,
we said
no,
before.
Broggy, yeah.
no. You think he's comparable to Dorian Broggy?
he's
Right
getting
now,
close.
he's
You just
getting
asked
up
the
there.
question.
I mean, again, like we had a whole discussion on like his feats. Like, yes, he's getting
Wait,
close.
Okay, wait. Let's review the fucking sauce, boys, because y'all forgetting this shit.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So yeah, Hairuden comes out. So Imu's mid dive. Hairuden's nowhere in sight. Hairuden comes out of nowhere, socks us with the sucker punch, and sends it back with the Gunganir. Okay. Now, as like in the midair with the Gunganir, Imu fires his 3 Omen balls at Hairuden, which Hairuden parries like it's Sekiro. He just blocks that shit. In the process, Imu he's embedded into the Jewel Tree Atom like he's fucking Yamcha against cells. Then he goes, gugh, after he gets embedded into the Jewel Tree Atom. Mind you, the Jewel Tree Atom, this is not one of the branches. This is actually this is the main trunk, right? So this is like Superwood. So he got dented into Superwood via the Gunganir and goes, gugh. After that, this man does the combo move with Loki and Luffy, and then he wants to block the combo move.
No, what I was going to say, Cole, this is not quite like Yamcha. This is more like what Broly did to Vegeta in the movie.
Fuck it.
Easy.
Yeah,
easy.
crazy.
Easy,
What are you talking
partner. Easy,
Whoa.
Buckaroo. Whoa, now.
No, I'm saying because the crater is on a vertical surface, not on the
No.
That's all I'm
I,
saying.
I
Well,
think
okay, what matters the most is not the damage. Because it doesn't matter. What matters most is not Imu's conditions. Imu's fine. Like, maybe let's say on a scale, let's say 1 to like 100 in terms of damage is like a 5 or an 8, maybe. But
chat, you're right.
but-
Morley. I forgot about Morley.
Morley?
No,
Nah,
Yeah.
but
He's got
I
double
don't
first.
think
he does, but he's weaker than Hairuden.
Stronger than Morley.
You don't want to rep
Yes.
the Revolutionary Army?
No, not Morley. No,
Like-
I'll give him
like-
credit. He did fight an admiral. He just saw them, but I mean, no.
Yeah, I was about to say, right, Cole? A few good men.
Right now, Hyrule installing admirals like a younger commander would.
Oh,
No,
Yes.
hell
I don't know
no.
about that.
Hell
Yes,
no.
dude.
Hell
Yeah,
the
stop
fuck no.
sleeping on the Giants. It's time.
That's a
No,
lot too far.
no,
if-
no,
if
no,
more-
no, no, no,
If
no.
Hyrule is approaching Dorian Brogy, they do the same shit too.
Wait, where are Dorian and Brogy in terms of power?
They're like like commander level, like somewhere in there.
where'd you have him in your
category.
top 30, Cole?
Ooh, so I think I talked to Randy Troy about this a while ago.
Hmm.
Where I thought that fundamentally there was a chance, and I think we agreed to, in terms of story and plot wise, that Dorian Brogy could be even stronger than Zoro and Sanji. And then
Hell no. Hell no.
wait, that was years ago though. That was years ago, to be fair.
Years, okay.
Yeah, so like 2 years ago. But I think I put Zoro Sanji still over Dorian Brogy, but it's not that far off. I think it's not that far off.
What?
I would say like probably like they're honestly like I can see Dorian Brogy be beating Queen, King, fuck it.
Are Dorian or Brogy beating Jinbei in a fight?
Jinbei's tricky, dude.
Yeah, because he wants to glaze
it J-
Jinbei,
is it-
but
is it-
Oda
Wait,
doesn't
hold on,
glaze
Cole.
Jinbei.
You wait. You're skipping one person. Does Dorian Broggy beat Katakuri?
No, Katakuri's a bit different.
Together,
special.
yes. Individually, no.
Oh, he's a bit special. He's just a
Hey,
bit
hey,
a
bro,
bit special.
I
listen,
just
listen,
put
man.
Zoro and Sanji recently over Katakuri, like recently. Okay, so yeah.
Hey,
The
listen,
question
man.
is,
But
do
that
they
is-
beat
that's your-
Snake Man Lucy?
Katakuri?
That's your
Well,
bias.
Katakuri
No, it's
counters
just fat.
the
It's just
man 'cause,
feats.
you know,
No,
Because
you're
he knows
you're
Mochi.
very biased.
No, yeah, but because of the feats.
Admiral, are you gonna
Well, you
say
know
his
what's gonna-
mochi's like clay, so therefore they're gonna
yeah,
get trapped
it's
up
gonna,
again?
It's gonna give them PTSD about Mr. 3.
Mm. But remember, like
Missing the Mochi.
Emu getting punted into the superwood matters because this tree is way more durable than like we see it when the tree trunks fall into the mountains, they crush the mountaintops. It's like okay, so like this tree's
Power
fucking
scaling
dirt,
the tree.
you know. It is though. I mean, that's what I mean. Frankie was feeding over that shit. Like remember, like a few slabs that cost them like all the money that they had back in the pre-time skip damn near.
I mean,
So
do
I
not-
hope the Sunny gets
Do,
upgraded.
do
I
not
didn't think the
do
One
not be
Piece community will get so far to power scale trees. Holy shit.
that's what it does.
I mean,
And to
there are people to this day that power scale the seducing woods. You shouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
Is this attack
That's
the
just-
best
that is
attack
just
that Hyrule
Taekwondo.
I
did?
mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
Like, is this
It's
his
against
strongest
Emu.
attack?
and he does the
No, no,
again. So
I
mind
mean,
you-
like in his arsenal, is it his strongest attack? That's what I mean.
oh,
Gungnir?
probably not.
Yeah.
I want to bet here that they could do a like a 5-way like Gokoku, Hakoku, Ikoku thing where you have all the Gyro pirates. So you have him, Stanton,
Goldberg.
Gerd, Goldberg, all
And
five of them could just
Road.
together do a gigantic move.
Sure. I mean, most of them were already doing that.
Yeah.
Road and
Yeah, Road,
Gerd and Goldberg. So yeah,
Yeah.
they probably all can do it. That's probably
Yeah.
something they
Oh
teach
yeah,
you. if
I
you're gonna
forgot
learn
too. He also tanked the explosion too that Emu sent his way too. I forgot that he tanked
that.
the explosion.
Yes.
Tanked it.
Yes.
But again,
It's
there's
like
no
the
hockey.
fight that he was going to die by like Gabon.
Say again
Like,
now?
he was on, like he was gonna die, or he was approaching death's door according to Gabon. Like after he took that.
But by the way,
No, I think it was before. Let me see. Actually, let me see.
if Gabon
Oh
can
no, he
still-
says, he says it's okay if I die. Loki is here because
Okay.
because remember because like right now it's like who's the king of Elbaf at some point because I think Hadouken has a dream to like I think be king of the giants or something like that.
And
Yeah,
his
so-
mom said he would be the longest living giant, like 500 or whatever.
Ooh, nice callback.
Yeah.
Wait,
I was
wait,
gonna
that
say,
was-
do we think Hyrule is in a similar state after where Loki was in after he got freed from the chains, like in the recent anime
not
episode
quite,
where,
not
where he
quite,
like
because he was
where he falls over after one thing?
No,
Nah.
probably not.
Not- not at
Probably
all.
not. Like
Nah.
Loki has been getting abused this entire arc.
Yeah, nah, bro. Haruden's fine. He's fine for the long. He's fine for a long haul. Like maybe two
Yeah,
chapters. at
4v1.
least. Like
Two
up
chapters?
Yo,
until
Hyrule is
yeah, like,
tapping
up
into
until we
his
see-
hi-
up until
his
we see-
Harald genes.
yeah, something like that. Honestly, yeah.
You know what I'm going to find funny? If Hyrule taps out of the fight and then the 3v1 just resume, but Gabon takes his place. That would be
Nah,
funny.
Ragnar takes his place.
Well, it's already-
yeah, there we go.
Ragnar is already there.
So it's 4v1 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would
but
be
Loki's
a
gonna go
4v1.
hybrid, and then Ragnar can just fight.
That would be funny.
Ragnar fighting in hybrid
Because
form.
Did Loki even use the hammer when he was mauling Herald?
Yeah, he
Yeah, we
did.
see him in the
Yeah,
background. He
We'll
has
see
the
it right
hammer.
now.
We see, we see like a sliver of Ragnar.
He killed Herald with Ragnar.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that was not in his supposed hybrid form, though. Hybrid
No,
form,
no,
was
he
We have
was
not.
no,
Yeah, we
he
have
was
not
no,
seen
he
the
was
hell out
hybrid.
of him.
he,
Yeah.
At
he
all.
wasn't he wasn't no, we saw the silhouette of his hybrid where he just like pseudo off screened Herald for a period of time.
Yeah.
And
We just need to see this hybrid form.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of the perfect time to do it now when he pulls back up, but I don't know
I would
when
hope
he's
he's
gonna
going to
do
do it
it.
at least
I mean,
once.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think he's gonna
would
do it
hope
now.
so. It was
at
the
least I hope
perfect
so,
time
yeah.
to do it now when he pulls back up, but I'm not
Like
sure.
if he
when
goes
it's
down
gonna
again,
be
like
now.
let's say another stigma hits him, it's like damn, like come on,
No,
just do the
I
hybrid
think
form.
I think honestly, if Loki tries another stigma, I think Hyrule is gonna get in the way. He's literally going to like
Probably.
shove his brother. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
And
he'll
then
use his
he's out
brother
of the
more
fight.
important
see
than he
that.
does.
I can see
I think we
that.
can get
If he does that, then Loki has to go hybrid for him. If
All right, so Cole, how does
Hybrid
Usopp
blocks
join
it.
the fight?
Oh,
He doesn't.
No, why are we bringing him in this?
What do you mean? Like
he
Usopp
fires
runs
the pop
over.
green from
So
the heaven
after
realm.
Loki falls again, you're gonna see Ragnar once again try and console and try to help Loki out. We have Usopp running there, like yo, like we have to do something crazy. And then you're gonna have Ragnar move on his own, while Usopp was gonna ride or he's gonna try and grab Ragnar, and then it's gonna look like he's gonna actually swing Ragnar himself. Boom, easy.
And he's gonna learn how to
Light
do
work.
the Ikaku sovereignty by himself.
I have
Light work.
I have.
Go
Go
on,
ahead.
there's one small problem with that though. Ragnar idolizes Jinbei now.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
gonna
I
analyze.
was. That's what.
He's
Jinbei power
gonna analyze
scale.
like
Ooh.
Usopp soon. Trust.
Nah, Cole.
Jinbei picks
I-
up
Ocean
the hammer.
karate Ragnar lightning. That sounds
No,
beastly.
no, I.
Bro, I would love Jimmy to get glazed, but now with Ragnar. That'd be Usopp.
No. Here's the thing. I asked you this yesterday, Cole, in the chat. Why is Jinbei not in this fight?
Why is he not fighting against Zaza? There's a lot of questions.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Maybe
I mean,
because
he's-
because it won't remember. Like, there's another plot point going on with Shuri, where they have to like see
Yeah.
what's going on with Shuri. So
They're
maybe
fighting
he's,
But
he's involved in that
that's
shit
with
now.
Brooke, bro.
At a
That's with Brooke.
Maybe Jinbei's doing that too now. Who knows?
Just let Brooke handle that and let him go fight
yeah.
Zaza.
Oh, that
It's
is
literally a
stop-
water creature. He can swim inside
I
her
got-
and deal with stuff.
like, I just stop with the Jinbei and the Usopp cope. Like, you just stop. Like,
What do you
like,
mean?
They're not gonna do anything.
They are. I mean, Usopp is already having his hockey improve in real time. So what do you mean?
Usopp's gonna be
We
top
just
4
saw
in stock.
Jinbei block. You know, actually, this is a fair point. Jinbei blocked one of Imu's moves. Fucking Jinbei.
Yes, why is he
What
not
move
in
did
the
he
fight?
block?
The shield.
He blocked one of the Omen orbs. Jinbei did. Jinbei.
Well, you know, the shockwave from the Fishman Karate maybe pre-detonated.
Bro,
it,
wait.
Hey, yo,
But he
this
still
is the
blocked
same.
it.
This is the same Jinbei that pushed Big Mom off.
Yeah, but
the
there's
ship, bro.
distance.
Like, are we surprised?
No, of course not. Because it's Jinbei.
You
It's just
think
Oda.
too highly
I
of
feel like
Jinbei.
Oda. So the problem with Jinbei, and I think in another timeline, in a different universe, one that Kang didn't destroy, in another time of our planet, Oda commits to have a Yamato join the crew, like he should have.
Yeah.
And now the problem is that okay, you need to have other characters that are involved with the whole situation. For like you need to give Yamato and Joy something to do because they're very strong fighters. And then
they were-
so like you probably need more Holy Knights to pull up.
No,
That-
I
no,
feel like people
that
are
or they would
forgetting
have
that
helped in
Jinbei
this
is
fight
a
right
former
now.
warlord.
Maybe.
Here's the problem, okay? We know that Sanji and Zoro are Luffy's wings, right? The
Yes.
problem is that people expected Jinbei and Yamato to be the second set of wings of Luffy. That's
Sure.
the problem.
Well, not all wings are created equal, unfortunately.
Yeah, but also like in terms of in terms of the character, because like Yamato was gonna clearly join the crew until Oda said nah, never mind. And then Jinbei has too much. He's a fucking former World of the Sea that literally helped Luffy regain his mental composure after Ace died. You know, so like Jinbei's like pivotal. I mean, shit. Remember what happened with the whole blood transfusion and them coming together in terms and on Fishing Islands? Like, Jinbei is a critical character. Whole Cake Island, literally sake
Comes
cups
in.
in front of Big Mom. We're gonna like Jinbei has done so much good
No,
show over the course of the entire story.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's just-
denying that.
It's a little stale right now.
The problem with Jinbei is Oda's kind of in that conundrum where, like, okay, well, if I have him interfere, shit's gonna get solved too fast. I gotta keep
Just-
doing something. And that's
Just
why
have him
It's not
go
that
fight
salty, it's
Zaza. It's a water
yeah,
creature.
No, yeah, but say like, well, hold on. Well, but the problem is like Zaza. Well, I agree with you. Like he should be. He should probably play a role in that, honestly. But I think the key thing is that it's not. That's not the issue here that Oda has. I think the issue is time. He has to allocate time to, let's say, Jinbei or, another timeline, Yamato. And he's not trying to spend too much time because he always spends more time than he thinks he normally does. Like, he said that we're going to have this arc end relatively soon. I'm not seeing any. I mean, we just had another break. So it's like, okay, so there's a good chance that we have another volume on Elbaf as he wrote this whole Emu situation, and then we even still don't have this resolved by the end of 2026. So in terms of time, more characters is more time. That's why he said, going through the last tale, that they were trying to consolidate the story so they can shave off time. That is the answer is time.
The issue is that people thought that Jinbei was going to be like, because Sanji's the left wing, Zoro's the right wing. They thought that Jinbei was going to be like the central wing, like a Finn, kind of like Odin was for Roger.
I don't know about that per se,
Central wing.
But
yeah, like a Finn.
I think people
He's a
are
fish.
rightfully so, just wanting the strats to be utilized with time and stuff, like Cole was saying. It's just Oda just didn't allocate it well. He has multiple things, whether it's like, hey, I want to focus this on the story, and then outside of doing the manga, he has other projects like the live action stuff. It's a bunch of stuff that he just unfortunately is not very organized with. Like, to be honest with you, do we need to capture the kids again? Probably not. That could have just been dropped. I know it's important for the God Knights, obviously. It's just, if we wanted more time with Jinbei, maybe have him create Zaza, but then Jinbei just goes over and fights
more enemies for them to fight as well.
Right, but more enemies means more
arcs, because before that it's been like massive crews that they've been fighting. So there've been people that have been introduced saying, okay, Jinbei can take this fight and this fight. But here it's, okay, there's 3 God Knights, one of them gets taken over by Emu, and then Emu pulls up. So then that's Luffy's fight, then you've got Sanji and Zoro,
I mean,
and then the rest are like, okay, who do we fight now? Fodder, but then no one enjoys that.
Let's keep it real. Like, if we had to compare Jinbei with, like, do a parallel between Jinbei and someone in Roger's school, who would be his parallel be? Like Crocus, maybe?
Honestly, it should probably be Odin. I'm not gonna cap with you.
No, Odin is Yamato. Odin is Yamato.
Crocus?
Crocus is Chopper,
but Yamato's on the crew yet. She's there, but she's not like officially there.
Roger's crew didn't really have much exposition past Gaban, Rayleigh, Roger,
Odin,
and Crocus.
Yeah,
and Odin,
Odin,
of course. But other than that,
Crocus got some glaze last year.
No.
What if the next one to show up is the torturer, man?
The torturer, he's the man marked by flame.
Doing shit,
Hold on now.
He does his craft on Emu, and Emu runs away out of fear. Feeling that?
Nah, like none of the rock projects are gonna do shit. I think for
they just all show up like, yes, we have the call.
All of them.
Yeah,
I am mainly
fucking like.
I'm mainly saying Crocus because Crocus is like
Jinbei Water
like the 5th most prevalent Roger pirate.
Yes, but that's because
actually no. Sunbelt should train Jinbei.
No, Sunbelt's not more prevalent than Crocus in the crew. Like Crocus is pretty much.
Wait. Are we talking about lore and story relevance? We're talking about like power relevance.
No, we're talking prevalence.
Okay, but in terms of prevalence, then Jinbei is not that prevalent. In Nami's way more prevalent than him. Usopp is. Brook is obviously. Jinbei isn't that prevalent.
No, we're not talking about seniority. We're talking like who would be like
prevalence. Yes.
No, prevalence in my personal opinion has to be in terms of power. Like Crocus is clearly.
So it is okay. So it is power. Yes. Okay. So it is. Yeah. In terms of power prevalence, I mean, like in the standing of the crew, then who would be the fourth strongest guy outside of Rayleigh and Scopper and Roger? Odin. And the only guy I think of is Odin
or Bullet.
Or the torturer.
Bullet is not canon.
No Bullet.
Or that one swordsman that gets glazed in like the Vivre cards or whatever.
It's just a lot of the Roger pirates haven't really been shown to see how strong they are.
Right. That's the issue.
I understand that, but
we don't really have much on them to compare to Jinbei.
I'll tell you,
they all retired.
I'll tell you who the 4th strongest guy is. Moon Isaac Jr.
We're not doing that, bro.
Nose dude? Yeah, definitely.
No war.
No, it's actually
what's the
That's
name of
Avenger's dad right there.
It's
out
actually
of
the
the
egg on Roger's
Oh,
ship.
then I guess he's on the list.
It
He's,
would be
he's in
easier
the top.
to use
so.
a different crew like the Big Mom Pirates or the Beast Pirates because
What's
they
the name of the
actually
fisherman?
have characters.
The
that have
Sunbelt.
Fishman's Sunbelt.
Yeah,
There you
he's
go.
going to
Yeah,
train
Sunbelt.
Jinbei.
There you go.
No. I'm just using the Roger Pirates because the Straw Hats have to
Yeah,
surpass
Spencer,
Yeah,
them.
okay, but
that's-
honestly, yeah, like if you really want to somebody else, then it'll probably have to just be Bullet because nobody else has done shit. Siegel,
Yes.
Gunn's not done shit. Spencer has
Spencer.
done shit. Yours has done shit. Miller,
What did-
They were
Pine,
just-
Torture has done shit.
What did you say?
Valentino has done
Valid.
shit.
No,
That-
no,
Some
but
has done
I'm saying-
shit. Tara's done shit.
I'm saying, canonically speaking, like in terms of relevance in the Roger Pirates, Crocus is top 5.
Well, yeah.
He's
well,
not a
especially-
strong, but he's
There's
not a
only, like,
fighter.
5 relevant characters.
I mean, he was throwing hands. He was ready to go against Shiki.
Like
Listen,
the average person.
Crocus was not- no, Crocus is not a fighter. He's not a fighter.
Remember Crocus.
He doesn't
he
need
can
to be a
fight.
fighter. He has a
They
whale.
remember
He can fight.
Rayleigh.
He has
He's
a fucking
fighter,
whale.
bro.
He summons the Boon
Yes.
like it's a
that's
fucking ult. Yeah,
his
okay,
familiar.
all right.
That's his Jeff.
That's just familiar, bro.
He's Namor now.
That's his Jeff.
Like he's flying above him, like it's some
a bunch of
like it's some Fate Stay Night type shit. You
Like-
just flying
like-
above.
That's
Yeah,
that's his summoning animal, Cole. He does
If-
summoning
if-
jutsu and he summons
like-
whale.
Hey,
I
Alex
can't-
Strange Fake coming out now.
Okay.
Bro.
Wait, what?
Outside of Final Fantasy Crocus, I don't think there's any other main fighters in the crew outside of those 3. So we have to use another crew because we
Main
can't
fighters?
use.
Hold on. Nekomamushi Inuarashi.
No, they were part of the Whitebeard
Already?
Pirates, not the Roger Pirates.
They were.
No, they
White
came on.
Pirates.
They came on with
They
Roger.
follow Odin, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, then they left to drop
but
off.
they weren't
Momo.
strong in terms of fight relevance. They weren't strong. That's why, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, either you have to use because Crocus is not a strong fighter. He's not a fighter. Period. Honestly, as far as I can tell.
No, if you
You just-
include Bullet, in it, like, yeah, Bullet would complete the top 5. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
probably need Bullet.
fair.
Yeah, so you need Roger, Gabon, Rayleigh,
Odin and
Bullet.
Bullet.
and then
Yeah,
yeah,
where's
and then
Shiki at?
Odin. Yeah.
Odin. Yes, she
Okay,
was a part
fair
of the crew.
enough.
Yeah,
But,
what
like,
about the
yeah,
guy
like,
with the
Probably
duck
use the
hat?
Rocks
Era.
Pirates to get a more like.
No, Rock
Weird.
Spires has a lot of future emperors. It doesn't work.
Okay, honestly, what makes more sense, I think, would be to let's say look at it in terms of like you mix Roger's crew with Whitebeard's crew. So you
Yeah.
have your top 3 guys be Zoro's, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Same way as you have a Roger, Rayleigh, Gabon,
Yes.
and then you have it in like a commander system now from then on. So you have Jinbei, Frankie, or you have Jinbei, Robin, maybe,
yes.
and then Frankie, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
Brooke,
Maybe Brooke ahead of Robin.
I don't know.
Is there?
But then so like you go down from there though, right?
It's also
So like
not
you have
like
your 2
Sheik's
wings,
crew.
and then you have your other commanders.
So would Jinbei be like the Vista of the Straw Hats?
Yeah,
Sure.
in a way, you
Yeah,
can argue.
I
The
mean, that's
Vista, the
possible.
Thatch, yeah,
That's
so
what
yeah,
we
something
The
like that.
Vista, the Jozu, the.
Right, yeah,
Thatch.
yeah, the Joe. You're right, something like that. That's how it probably be. So like you have your Whitebeard, then you have 2 number 1s in Zoro and Sanji, the wings, like we see with Gabon and Rayleigh, and then you have one of your Jozu. That's how it worked out. And then again, if Yamato's in the crew, then she'd be like your Vista,
Odin.
essentially, or vice versa,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Like let's say she's Jozu, and then
because
Jimmy's
I
Vista.
would- Because
All
I
right,
would
so
argue,
where are we putting Lightning McGuy?
Lightning McGuy is Emu.
Bob Emu.
That's Spencer, obviously.
Emu's ducking him for a reason.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for
All
sure.
right, I got to head out and get some food, Cole. Good
All right, no doubt.
discussion.
No
Yep.
doubt, no doubt.
no problem.
Yeah, the
Later,
Alright.
sis.
30 result
Easy.
is in 50 minutes from now, or the stream is set to start 50 minutes from now.
Okay, I may get to that I may just do a reaction to that tomorrow if I have time for some new stuff.
I'll
Yeah,
put it
because
in
the
the
One
section
Piece
if
Day
you want.
stuff happens over the next
Yeah, 'cause I-
10 hours.
Because
so-
I have to drop some at the airport earlier in the morning, and I don't think I have time to kind of like sort through, like wait for that to happen, and then why do I watch all these different shows? So I have to wait and see about it. Because I do definitely want to roll through some shows today.
Cole, there
Bleach
is
today.
there is one more thing I noticed that I want to bring up,
Sure.
and it's the skulls that Emu has on his body.
Yes, I know that too.
It's in the
Mhm.
garden. Both Oars and Little Oars Junior seem to be
Oh,
parallel.
yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Oh, so this is ancient giant reference.
Ooh. Hold on, that's actually a different. reference.
Okay,
I thought-
fair enough. Like that, they do.
I,
they
I,
did
I also
do-
wanted to bring something up in relation to Emu, because like I don't know if anyone else mentioned this. Like, could the timer on him be related to what Lewis are not mentioned on like the island?
You can't stay. You can't out of here for
Never
too long.
stay too long. Don't overstay your welcome.
Yeah, something like that.
Could apply
Could
3
that
months
be?
first.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, could that be
But it wouldn't
specifically something?
explain why the elders said he can't stay down there for too long, like in the lower world, in not Elbas specifically. But
On the 3 skulls thing, you know what else has 3 skulls?
Ah.
Blackbeard's flag.
Blackbeard.
Flag, yeah.
Blackbeard. Yeah,
Blackbeard
Yes,
might have
Blackbeard's
done the
flag,
3
true.
skulls as rage bait
True.
to Emu.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
I think with the whole Oz and Little Oz Jr. thing, because obviously Emu and the world government are obsessed with
Wait a
gigantification.
minute.
So
I mean, it might also be something passed down through like the ancient giant history.
Yo,
the
Pin
Phoenix
Man, you cooking
Skull
right now? I
and
think you're
stuff
cooking,
like
sir.
that
Let me
from
see
the
this
Void
book.
Century, where that's
Yes.
like
Specifically
some
the
important
spec-
lore.
Specifically
The
the
top music.
skulls.
Top Music does the 3 skulls. You're correct.
Top music
You are
has
correct.
skulls,
You
yeah.
are correct. You are correct. You are correct.
Oh, the other has like so many skulls.
In his first form, not his transform form. Now he's like big CG. Yeah.
We're doing our news reaction.
Shit. So we have to do the. Okay, so we have 3 skulls here, 3 skulls
By
there,
the
3
by the
skulls
way,
there.
Cole, I have a question.
The process there. Yeah, what's up?
When is the imputation video still coming out this month?
Yeah, I have my guy working on it actually. I recorded the video, so the guy's working on it.
Oh,
I need to
that's-
record that.
that's good.
Fucking Reddit. I need to, man. I need to do that video. There's a video I'm working for Brandon right now too, but the hottest girls One Piece canonically. He's trying to do canonical. It's hard as fuck actually. It's really hard to do it.
Yes, let's
Top
make
30.
a completely
yeah,
subjective
top 30,
thing
yeah.
objective.
No, I that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm like, yo, wait, this is way more than I bargained
Godspeed, my
for. Like,
friend.
oh shit.
There's Gert on there, bro.
All right. I don't think Gerd's on there. However, there are some characters that surprised me that I thought wouldn't. Like, I had to go to, like, let's say fucking Nojiko. I had to go back to what's her name?
Bonus?
Fucking Conus. Yeah, that's her name, Conus.
Are you doing?
Because like there are so like
movie
Sanji.
characters, or?
Sanji does carry a lot of that top 30 I'm working on because he is the character that directly makes comments about who's beautiful, who's not beautiful. But I'm trying to utilize like in story, like how many times they're referenced in terms of their beauty. 1, 2, how often they're sexualized. 3, the popularity overall. 4, like certain characters like are gonna be higher on the list because of certain events that happen to them, whether they're good or bad. Like for example, in that top 30, I have Guinea there because Guinea was captured and she was made into a wife of Celestial Dragon. That's fucked up, but it's also an indication of her beauty. So it's.
Oh lord.
Well, in
So,
that,
yeah,
wouldn't
that's why, like,
Shaki
So
be
she-
top
so does she
one?
The
Yeah,
video is gonna be deep.
Manga.
Wouldn't Shaki objectively be top 1 because she tanked the
Yes.
One Piece
Yeah, I was
economy?
gonna say, doesn't Guinea
She
scale the
would
Shocky?
be top 1 if not for Boa.
Are we counting old and new,
Yes,
past
but
and
has
present as
Boa
separate?
tanked the economy?
Boa
Boa
ekes
couldn't
out.
even get
Boa
Momonga, bro.
ekes out. Boa ekes out Shaki because Boa's. Now, to be fair, it's because a few things. Number one, Boa. There have been several attempts to try and get her to be what do you call it? Because she's a warlord. Many attempts to come to her to try, force her to join the, whatever thing they're doing, militia. Military motion, X, Y, and Z, and then they all kind of get duped up. They get fucked up, and then they turn to stone. Her powers actually are part of her beauty in earnest, right? And so it's like because of that, it's like because her beauty's that high, the fact her powers, I can't see for Shaki in the same way. Her powers also do have a global impact as well, like Shaki's. Her beauty, and then also too, the issue with Shaki is Shaki's relevance is for a lot of prominent crews, and she didn't collapse the entire market. At the same time, Boa is also like regarded to be like the top 1 right now in real time in a world. I think that's more like, how do you say, it's more sophisticated at this point in time. So it's like,
Should also
Would
be pretty high
Shirahoshi
up
also
there.
be on that list because
She's
she
high
was
too.
set to
Shirahoshi's
rival-
she's high
weird.
too.
I don't.
She was set to rival Boa.
No. You know someone who should be there? Gloriosa.
She's there
Gloriosa in
too.
her prime. Yeah, she should be there.
She's there too.
Right.
So
Big Mom there.
Shirahoshi's there
Big
too.
Mom.
Like I'm trying to make it as
Big-
non-subjective as possible. But you know, like there's like little thing here and
Lilith in
there.
her prime should be there. Lilith in
And
her
then
prime should be
and
there.
then there are some characters that are sexualized. Well, other characters are not sexualized, but so like that's like so to me, I'd view it as a way of okay, the author themselves are trying to show that the character is hot because they're sexualized. So
Like
characters
who,
like Bella Betty,
Viola?
like Rebecca, like what's her face,
Viola?
Sadi Chan, like these characters are
Domino?
very sexualized characters. What?
Domino?
Yeah, Domino
Viola?
too. Well, I don't think Domino's my top. 'Cause I think it's
85?
actually more. Baby Five had a lot of match proposals, so she's on my top. She's on the top list. She had a lot of match proposals.
Would Viola be there?
Yeah, she's on top list.
Okay, fair enough.
But that means that I can't, you know, put girls like Vegapunk Lilith in there because canonically there's nothing there really. She's sexualized, but I can't see that she's canonically in the top.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So
What, is
Yamato
Vivi there?
does have also too. It is what it is. Kiku's there too. You could take it as you would.
But
All right,
Kiku's
but
melee.
Kiku's there too.
Okay.
Okay.
Kiku's
You said,
melee.
you said Kiku and someone just left.
Yeah, I know for an obvious reason. For an obvious reason. For an obvious reason.
I think that was
I'm sure-
Brandon that left. I think that was Brandon.
But
Oh my
Kiku
God.
is Brandon. You see, I'm put fucking work now, dude. I can't put in work. But Kiku is someone that also had a match proposal, despite not knowing what was going on exactly. Doesn't matter. And also Kiku Nojo does take baths in the girls' hot tub or hot spring area. Like she goes with the girls. They go with the girls, I should say.
Cole, shouldn't the list be just biological females?
Hiyori would
No.
be on there, right?
Yeah, she should.
Yes,
Oh,
she is.
shit.
Because
Yeah,
because she was the queen of Komurasaki. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah, she's higher there. I forgot what I have now. Like I'm still rolling through the list. I'm trying to do other video work in the process and more streams. But yeah, so I'm working through that video right now. It's gonna be a long video. The guy I have working on the current video for the amputations is gonna work on that video in the future.
Okay,
That's what I
fair
plans for. Yeah, so it's gonna be
So I'm gonna
the same
save
guy
my,
that did Hitsugai Sucks, essentially.
I'm going to save my next suggestion for maybe like the
Wait,
next
would
year
that
too.
random woman from Sabo was gonna be taken as a 7th count?
No, because no one knows who she is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Candel's in the list too. Just for spoil, yeah,
Candle, okay.
Kendall, like because like there are some characters that are like regional beauties, and they're seen as like Hiri, Vivi, Candel.
Wait, would Magnolia be there? Shanks' mother?
No,
No.
no.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
That makes sense.
No. Hey, much love deals for the tier 3. Appreciate you waiting for Hitsugai Suck. What the fuck? Okay,
It's already out.
It's already out, my boy. Also, Shadow, much over the $5 again. Also, the case you use for Emu not being top 1 is wrong. We know more lore and attack from Shanks than Dragon. Don't lie. We know more from Shanks than Dragon. No, we do, for sure. But the argument for Shanks is simple, really. Do you have the hockey that can I guess let's call it Jobo's hockey. Do you have a Jobo's hockey? Yes or no? That's really the question. If you have Jobo's hockey, then we could talk about it because that hockey is all the hockey in the story, even higher than Emu's hockey currently. And if you have that hockey, which right now Shanks is the closest one to that hockey for sure, even if he already has the hockey. So if he has the hockey, then yeah, you're right for top 1. That's what I said before. To me, I think that Shanks and Emu are interchangeable. They're vying for top 1 in somewhere now. All right, that's what I see right now. But of course, in the future, they'll be surpassed by Luffy and Blackbeard. Probably.
Luffy for sure. Like in EOS, Luffy should be top 1.
Yeah.
EOS and
That's really it. All right. Is that it, lads? Then you head out.
I think that's most of it.
All right.
Yeah,
Before we
I'll
go,
be
Cole,
watching the One
Yeah.
Piece Day stuff, and then
I wanted to
going
let you
bed.
know I met a Garp cosplayer at the convention. He agrees that Garp is slow and old.
Thank
What?
you. Good
I mean,
man.
Oh my
Should
God,
record that
not
shit
this
too.
He
shit.
Should
has
record
said
that.
Not this
himself
shit
that he
again.
is
Good man.
Not
Good
a
man.
shit
he
again.
isn't as strong as he was before.
Yeah, that's the idea because
say
he's not
that,
the same
but-
guy used to be. He's not the same dude he used to
Uh-huh.
be.
He's not.
Well,
weak
while
in
we're at
any
it,
metric,
shout out
though.
Scopper Gaban.
True, of
Still
course.
killing.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Cole. Before we head out, should I give you a tease of my next suggestion? Just to
No. I don't want
you can think
any.
of
I don't
it.
want any more baggage. Let me because I gotta handle shit the way it is right now. I don't want any
Okay.
more stuff to deal with. Let me just clear up the plate, and then once we clear that plate, we can talk about other stuff. But
Okay,
let
so
me just clear the
maybe
plate first.
I suggested next month then.
What?
Maybe I suggested next month then.
Yeah, sure. Next month, if everything's clear, then fair. But let me not, because I have a lot to do. Because I need to go through like a lot of news reaction stuff for what's going on for Brandon for a lot of different reactions.
Yes, we
I
need
have
that
to
war
do.
hint.
I need to do the Patreon reactions. So like, right now I'm going through the videos as they are. I won't do anything else as it is. You did one suggestion. I like it a
That's
lot.
cool. You
Okay,
you just update
yeah,
us
yeah,
on
yeah. I will. I will. I
how
will.
free or how busy you are.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm glad.
absolutely will.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're giving you so much content that you actually have to
I
be
know it's
selective
lovely.
about
Thank
it.
you. All right,
Yes.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
That
No
sucks
doubt.
video took a lot out of you.
No, it's not that. I'm just busy doing other stuff. Like, cause like, you see, like I'm streaming content now. I'm streaming a lot. Cause now
You also
I'm
also
doing the
need
gaming
to.
streams now. We did like a
Too much
7-hour scale
rivals.
stream. I'm doing a lot of rivals.
Oh.
I'm gonna do what do you call it? I'm gonna do Stellar Blade. I'm trying to get ready for Ghost of Phantom Blade Zero. So I need to get Sekiro done. Then I'm doing these streams for Patreon that are still happening. So like I'm doing quite a bit of work. Right. So that's the reason why.
You should try also in Resco because you did say yourself you're not getting that much sleep.
No. So it
Yeah,
is.
you
So
should
I'm
at
trying.
least try to nap from time to time.
Yeah, I appreciate the advice. I will try. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, then I'm gonna see you guys later. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Appreciate
until
the
next
stream.
week then.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you,
I'm
fam.
gonna
Bye.
be. Yep. Peace out. Stay safe.
Later.
Okay, boys. There it is. Try to get more sleep. Try to get more sleep. Okay. So on that note, I'm gonna see you guys later. Also, this is a pretty good take right here. Not this bullshit, but this right here is pretty fucking good. You know, you have the ancient giant aesthetics going on here. Then you have the skull effects. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. I do. 3 skulls means something. What it means exactly, who knows? We'll find out. Oh, go try to get some work. I'll try to get. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, what's whenever. At your own pace, right? Like, obviously, I need to stream ideally, I stream earlier in the day for this kind of stuff. But yeah, you don't have to stress that shit. You know, like you don't have to stress it. Like you can just chill in there. If you want to talk, you can talk. It's up to you. You know. I've been doing it for a long time, so you don't have to worry about anything in terms of like, yeah, you don't have to talk at all. It's just up to you if you want to or not. If you have any comments, questions, that kind of stuff, you know. Because I do have quite a bit, but in the future, I'll try to do more time in general for the tier 3 guys, but at an earlier hour. Okay. 3 souls, 3 souls go. All right, so that's it. I was trying to talk for an hour. My first. You have to be more assertive. You have to be more assertive. You have to be more assertive, bro. It is what it is, because you know you have everyone wants to talk and get their whole thing in there. So you have to be more assertive. That's really it, though. Okay, man. Take care. Stay safe, everyone. Peace out. Until next time. Have a nice one. I'm gonna be a Patreon like I guess 10, 20 minutes ish.